Hi there, I'm Ben, and I'm not going to read out a proper intro because I'll stumble over my words and get it completely wrong as usual. Ha! I did it. The irony in that statement. Right, how are we doing? I just reading Swift's comment there. If you know what's going on or not, probably not. I just sound like an idiot. Like usual. Right, so Swift is here. Hello, Swift. Anyway, audio check as well. Pat Moses, Vigilant Crow, hello. Kevin Stevenson, Eric Avery, Smuzz. Straw Hat Luffy, quite a few here. Kevin and Straw Hat, don't think we've seen you for a while. MZ, James Rayburn, hello. Smuzz again. How come it's the intro image of Joel in the church? Again, because no one's submitted any new ones. So I'm just keeping it on that one because it's actually a really good one. And I've just noticed there's something on my glasses, so I'm going to have to clean those for a minute. Roxy, hello. Arrow, oh, that's weird. Will Robinson. And Will Brightmore, hello, and Equinox and James Rayburn again, and Rob Shamblin, sup, how we doing? Partenax as well, hello. That was quite bad actually. If I get rid of that. Yeah, Sunday, we're doing this again. And who's we were doing? We're doing somebody with that was a member. Who was it from last week? You have to remind me. If they are here already. Ashton Parsons, I finally platinum Dead Rising. Took a while, did Resident... I finally platinum... Took a while, did Resident Evil 2 as well. Oh, as well. I thought you were going to say instead. I don't know why I reread that. Nice. Is that the second Dead Rising? Was it you doing the second one? That's damn impressive. And Resident Evil 2 as well. Rachnid, how are you? How are we doing? Do you still plan to do Jedi Survivor Guide and then Resident Evil 4 Guide after? No, Resident Evil 4 first. I have it here. I have it already. Well, not already. It's been out since Friday. I installed it on Friday, and I just played like 10 minutes. And it's not that I don't like the game. I really just couldn't have been in a worse mood to play a game. So I've not actually played it at all this weekend, Resident Evil 4. I think because I had a quick look up of kind of what is expected, how many playthroughs, because that's the thing with Resident Evil is how many playthroughs and we're talking 6, so I think the idea of playing the same game 12 times in a row really hurt me. I don't know what it is. That as well. So I'm going to do it a bit differently, so I don't have to do 12 playthroughs, because that's ridiculous. Because it's not like Resident Evil 2, where it can be done in a couple of hours. It's sort of 5 hours long, potentially a bit less. Yeah, well, that's the idea, is do Resident Evil 4 and then Jedi Survivor, so it's going to be that way around now that it's they've changed orders. Andre, hello. Squallion as well. Have you had a fresh trim? I mean, yes, it's shorter than last week, so yes. Turkey Dinosaurs, long time no see for sure. That's probably about a year, I would say. How you been? That's a really cool name and profile picture as well. Far Cry Primal's decent, you know. Is it? I didn't know that it was supposed to. Really didn't like it at first, but gotten into it now. That being said, the combat is really primitive. Haha. Pardon the pun, very basic. Just bashing the club with the club. I don't know. Yeah, there's not much you can really do with it past that, because obviously it is primitive man. What, bow and arrow, that's like max, isn't it? There's not anything else you can really do. Spears maybe, but then you're throwing your weapon away all the time, and that would just be weird. Yes, doing Resident Evil 4. Yeah, so it's going to be, I think it's going to be a playthrough by playthrough before it starts getting uploaded. Again, I've not been through it yet, but yeah, it looks like it might be quite a difficult one as well. Brett Cole, how are you? Not seen you for a while either. Did the second one a while back. I finished the first one the other day with a 14-hour trophy. Oh, I don't know that trophy. What do you have to do? 14 hours? You do get a bow and arrow. Okay. The RE4 trophies look brutal. Yeah, there's one for doing like all the S plus ranks and all that. Honestly, I'd rather just have mercenaries back. Let us do, 3 playthroughs, something like that, and some mercenaries. I would honestly prefer that. You don't know what you're missing until it's gone, do you? Yeah. I mean, I've not played it yet, but I mean, I did 10 minutes. I got out the house. I got out the window, and that was it. I was just kind of not in the mood at all. I don't know what it was, but there you go. I did get a platinum today though, which is really weird. I've not got one since Dead Space the first time around. So yeah, I've been trying to get back onto it and get back into it because I need to. It's not good having a gaming lull when it's what you're supposed to be doing. I know, but I'm about melee combat. Very, very basic. Yeah. Skip to the end. Hello. It's just running into people with a club. Okay. 8 hour for speedrun. How long is the game? I think there's a trophy for, I think it's like 5 hour something speedrun, 5.5, something like that. So I don't know, usually you have half an hour of leeway. So we're talking a 5 hour game playthrough each. Well, that'd be a speedrun, a super quick speedrun as well. So, yeah, the first few playthroughs are going to be 8 to 10, I would have thought, getting everything and doing all the side stuff. So yeah, it's quite a lot. So I'm going to be doing it slightly differently, I think. Mohammed, hello. Tally, hello. Just got back from a week in Birmingham, feeling pretty tired and bored of Assetto Corsa, so thought I'd watch today's stream. Well, thank you. A week in Birmingham. What were you doing in Birmingham for a week? I don't know what you could do in Birmingham for a week. Have to say your end game guide for Ragnarok has helped me through the missing collectibles. Just not Crucible to finish for the plat tonight. Jesus Christ, can't read. Just got the Crucible to finish. Right. That takes a bit longer than you actually think it does. You think you're done, but then no, there's a whole other thing to that. And yeah, good to see you, Aro, as well. I love how you say brutal. You roll your eye, always do it when Uncharted comes on a review list. See, I don't... Okay, I heard myself saying brutal then. Am I saying R's, rolling it there? I don't know. There you go. Power Picks Guide says RA4, 7 out of 10 with 5 to 6 needed. Looking like a fun one, but probably a pain to make walkthroughs for. That's the problem. That's yeah, the problem. Obviously, if you're doing it once and it's 5 to 6, then yeah, you're pushing it. And then you double that, and yeah. And then it comes down to how do I split the videos up? How do I make a guide if I don't want to do a full platinum one? So people can still follow it without messing up or getting lost kind of thing. Yeah, it's not as straightforward as I was hoping it was going to be, but there you go. Original RE could be done 5 or 7. I'd assume the remake can be done in a similar time. Yeah, I think it's 5.5 hours, one of the trophies. So yeah, it's pretty tight, really. Without you, I wouldn't be sitting here with Dark Souls Platinum. Godspeed, mate. Well, thank you, Pursuers Ultra Hitbox. And congrats, the first Dark Souls, or all of them. You have to survive 7 days in the mall. No saves every in-game day is 2 hours. 14 hours, okay. In real life, and have to scavenge food every 20 minutes or you die. Why is that a thing? Why would you... So you can't say... So you have to play the game for 14 hours straight. There's not enough hours in a day in... There are enough hours in a day, but you get up at 8 o'clock, you start it, and you finish at 10 at night. That's ridiculous. That's not cool. Surely, can you pause it? But then you pause it, and you've got to leave your PlayStation on all night. I think there's a trophy in RE4 for beating it in professional under 7 hours. Okay, maybe it's 7 then. It's Sunday already, Will. I know, they do come around quick. What was I just going to look up? That plat for which game? Oh, me. A Short Hike. That was a damn fun little game, actually. I started it a while back and just didn't finish it. And hello, Tommy, as well. Boo, I didn't think you'd be joining us, but there you are. But yes, you will be going shortly. Yeah, John Wick 4 looks like it's going to be really good. We'll see if it actually is really good, like some people say. Or if it's just kind of like 3 but on steroids, in which case there's not really much going on. It's just surface level stuff, isn't it? Working on RDR2 now. Nice, I wish I could be. Yeah, the plat for Short Hike, which was good. It was. It's a good game. Little in-between game. A week in Birmingham isn't a new form of punishment introduced by the Minister of Justice. I think so. So you have to a very, very long time. Shot on iPhone. It has been. How you been? How have you been? Michael Sage is here as well. Hello, Michael. Happy to keep supporting the channel. Well, thank you, Michael. Even if you're not here, and there's so many of you that do that as well. You know, they've seen turkey dinosaurs turn up, and I think saying that out loud makes me sound insane. Yeah, you join every sort of 6 months or so, the streams that is, but you stay in the background, you're there all the time. So thank you, Michael, and everybody else who's doing that. Went skydiving and rock climbing with a few friends who live up there. So okay, so you're from the south. Also saw Snoop Dogg perform live. The smell of the arena. How was Snoop Dogg live? Is he better than... I don't know. Has Snoop Dogg done a good album? Yeah, his first one, that is. I struggle with Snoop Dogg. He's more of a feature artist, I think. He's good at features, but I don't know. How was he live? Maybe he's better live. Maybe that's what he's good at. Ben, hearing your voice a lot lately. Demon Souls. Okay, by the way, can I do that platinum without PS Plus? Because it's on my second account. You can, but it'd be a real pain. A lot of backup saves needed for... if in case anything goes wrong, and we're not doing that current list, I've not deleted that yet, have I? In case anything goes wrong, then yeah, you can, but yeah, it's a lot of messing around if anything goes wrong. But yes, you can. Dead Rising was brutal. Plus, it crashed if you enter a certain area. Oh wow, so you need to know about that. I started in this morning and finished late. You can pause it, but you risk crashes. That's a horrendous trophy. Who thought of that? Starting a second playthrough on Cosmic Star Heroine because a trophy glitched on me this year has been a nightmare. It really has. Every week you come in and saying at least 1, 2, 3 Vita games. That's all you're doing, isn't it? Crashing on you or glitching or whatever. You've got more patience than I have, let's put it that way. The Ghost of Tsushima movie is being directed by John Wick director. I can't remember his name. He's the stunt guy, or was. What's his name? No, it's gone. No, it's not happening. Okay, that might be quite good. Tetra, Jason, how we doing? Hilt from King is definitely making the Crucible faster. Of course, yeah, you do it that way round. Yes, it will. Recent games are not very enticing. Platinum, Hogwarts, RE4. I wonder how the new Star Wars and Final Fantasy 16 are going to be. Final Fantasy 16 is probably going to be down the same line of not exactly very enticing. Star Wars is probably just, beat the game and find everything. But they're putting in fast travel. What else would there be? It was not bad actually. Apart from the collectible stuff, the Star Wars one wasn't that bad. Yeah, we'll see. Got the platform Wild Hearts. If so, is it like Monster Hunter needing insane time grinding or straight? I don't know that one. Sorry. Hope Jedi Survivor takes after Fallen Order platinum. Yeah, it was not bad apart from the collectibles, which obviously that's notoriously a pain in the ass for everyone. What was I going to say? I'm reading ahead now. Shouldn't read ahead. What was I saying? Fallen Order. Yeah, apart from the collectibles, which obviously everyone hated, but they fixed that with the fast travel and messing around. So yeah, hopefully it's down the same line with fewer bugs. That would be nice as well. Fewer little niggles that just kind of take you out. Who've you seen live? I don't know, Ben. Who've I seen live? Only 2 people. I don't really go to live things. I've seen Hopsin, which I don't know if Hopsin and Token, which was not the best. It was okay. And Lupe Fiasco. That's it. If we're not talking artists, then David Copperfield. I don't know. Yeah, that's it really. Don't really do much. I'm trying to go to Rakim in May, but my wife's not up for that one. She doesn't like Rakim at all. Lupe she could do. She likes him. But no. Finally got the platinum on Rayman Legends. I think that's the problem. I don't want to go on my own to any of these things because that'd be a bit sad. Sorry to anybody who does, but I don't know if I could. and I have no friends, so that's the problem. Finally got the platinum on Rayman Legends after 3 to 4 months of non-stop daily challenges. Currently working towards the Injustice 2. Wow, just need the stupid cat fight trophy. I think there's somebody here who's probably mentioned it because I'm behind. Who's done that recently? Stupid cat. Well, not recently, it was a while back. And yeah, now you'd like to punish yourself, Rayman Legends, and then Injustice 2. Looking at Plunder Panic DLC there. What's the point of the first bronze? What's the point of it being 1 bronze? Oh yeah, what is it? Let's have a look. Complete the campaign. What? How's that DLC? Complete the campaign. Okay. That's a bit different. Edith Poothie. Got a new picture. Confusing me there. How we doing? Good to see you back. Pokenome. I'm doing well, thank you. Got the platform Uncharted 2 today. And only rage quit 8 times because of Lazarevic. That's not bad. I always get the bosses mixed up in the Uncharted games because they're so interchangeable. Is he the forest one? Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's the one that chases you around in the dark woods forest, right? Yes, I'm with you on that one then. I wanted to ask you if Resi 4 Remake is available on PS4. It is. I actually bought the PS5 version back in October. I pre-ordered it. And I don't think there was a PS4 version up at the time, so I couldn't find out whether they were doing the free upgrade. So if anybody actually, I've not actually looked it up, is the Resident Evil 4 a free upgrade from PS4 to PS5? Because I might swap the disc, because I have to do it twice anyway. It just wasn't up when I ordered it. But yeah, it's on PS4 as well. Sam, how are you doing? Been a couple of weeks, I think, has it not? And I'm well behind, right. I think when this challenge is over, it's extremely unlikely I'll play anything else on the Vita for a long time, if ever. You don't really mean that. Yeah, I can imagine. It's how many are you off now? I've always loved Dead Rising, such a simple concept, zombies in a shopping centre, and you can use anything as a weapon. I do like the concept. That's why I started the second one like way back in 2010, 11, something like that, whenever I tried it. But it's just, the platinum is such a pain in the arse that I wish it was more fun. Honestly, I think the series would do a lot better if it was, the platinum was more fun and more, I don't know, it just seems really restrictive, the time and things like that. But I suppose they have to have that as well. It's Chad something, I can't spell his surname. Chad who? He was alright live, but the energy wasn't really there, really. Honestly, was pretty disappointed and probably not worth the 5-hour drive from Kent on its own. The support acts were great, though. Support acts are really good. There was a good one at Lupe as well. I can't remember his name. He's from England. Asian guy doing a lot of political stuff. I can't remember his name. He was really good. Never heard of him before, and obviously the name's not sticking with me now. I need a second playthrough of The Last of Us 2 for player upgrade and skills, and it's platinum. Nice. Are you doing the DLC stuff as well? Chad, yeah, the director, Chad thingy, skilly, ski. Yeah, that's the guy. Final Fantasy will be 78 out to 100%, most likely will require a playthrough on the highest. Yeah, it'd be pretty much, I'd be very surprised if it's not the same as 7. Excuse me, please no Zepho, I know. But I kind of want it to be there because the video did so well. Fired, how are you? I'm doing the gold medal missions RDR2. I'm about to catch Lenny and Lenny in the Act. That's it's a good mission, that one. Yeah, it was so good, wasn't it? Somebody say catfight. I thought you might. You've seen David Copperfield live. Was he doing his flying shtick? All I can think of, obsessed fan in Alan Partridge. Exactly. It looks like he's losing the battle for wall space. Exactly. I did. I went in to see a show in Las Vegas, and our seats were a table against the stage. So it was a 2-seater table, you face each other, and then my elbow was on the stage and he was doing the tricks right there. and he touched my hand and everything. No, it was really good. He made a car disappear, and honestly, when you're sat right there underneath him watching us do these things, I have no idea how he did it. And obviously, you're right there. You know he's going to do something, so you're trying to watch and catch him out, but no. I did see one of his tricks, how he did it, though. He had a scorpion, because of course you do, and he was holding it, and he wanted the scorpion to pick this girl's card, and because I could see sort of the angle, he'd bent the card back, and you could see which one the scorpion was picking. But anyway, Ben, you have friends. You could take chat with a gig on the phone. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe we could do that. A live stream. I don't think you legally can do that, but yeah. Matt S3, how we doing? Finished AC Odyssey on 100% all human fall flat. I've just seen there's more. You do know there's. Hopefully you've done this one, because there is another one here. Pumpkinhead, hello. Been a while. Went back to Origins a few days ago for a little tour around, because of course you did. I think it's a free upgrade. Then I'm probably going to have to swap my Resident Evil 4, because I've got to do it twice. It makes sense to do that. I've got Marvel's Midnight Suns on sale, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Don't know what all the hate was about. I'm a very, very casual Marvel fan, though. See, I saw this. I was going to ask before, because we have comic people here, at least one. So I just literally just looked up Marvel's Midnight Suns, because I think I might like comic books. I was recommended by Will last year. It was the Flashpoint, and I read it. I finally read it today, and it was amazing. Like, seriously, I don't know why I've not read comic books properly before. Really sat down and just let them take me in. It was amazing, and I think I like comics. And I've been looking. I just noticed this before. And I heard it was actually quite good, Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's kind of like a car. It looks like, from what the gameplay, it was not actually what I was expecting. It was a card-based XCOM. That's what it looks like to me, which does look pretty damn interesting, to be honest. Joe Coy, Phil Wang, Nish Kumar, Paul Chowdhury. No. Rapper. No, yeah, imagine Nish Kumar doing rapping. No. Lord Mattox Musings. How we doing? Mike Shinoda. No, not that type of Asian. Yeah, when you say Asian in America, you think East Asia, don't you? When you say it in UK, you think South Asia. It's weird, yeah. Amy Adams. No? What? Lucio, how we doing? I'm nearly caught up. Oh, wow, it's amazing. Doing my permadeath run on The Last of Us 2. Only need one trophy for 100%. Nice. I've still not got back to that. You looked so giddy when he said he touched my hand. I know, I did it on purpose. Or did I? Like a teenage girl at take exactly. It's brilliant. It is. I looked at some magicians on Penn and Teller, which was so incredible. It's pretty impressive. I've watched quite a few of those because they're on YouTube. The Penn and Teller fooled us. I watched them a while back. Yeah, it's unbelievable how some of them do it. Low key. How the hell did you know that? Have you looked that up or something? Have you Googled who was at Lupe Fiasco concert? How do you know that? Yeah, that was what his name was. Seriously, how do you know that? Yeah, the support act. That's the guy. Yeah, that was him. Combat's really fun. Don't let the cards do not put me off at all. As a Magic the Gathering fan and other card games, yes, that actually attracts me to the game. That's one of the things. When I saw that, I was like, oh right, okay, now I'm definitely interested. You should check out Midnight Nation, not superhero or anything, but possibly the best graphic novel I've ever read. Yeah, so I'm not bothered about them being superhero. Obviously a lot of them are, but I have the Bloodborne ones, which I've still not read. I think I've read the first one. No, I have read the first one, but I just completely forgot about them. They've been sat underneath there for quite a few months now. But yeah, I'll take recommendations for sure. So. Midnight Nation. So yeah, if you want to give me some I even know the lingo. No, I've completely forgotten it. What are they called? Oh, Jesus. I had it and everything. When they collect a story together. Oh, no. I thought I was going to impress you there with a bit of lingo, but never mind. Midnight Nation. Yeah, so any comic recommendations, send them my way. Flashpoint Batman is the best alternate version of a character. Okay, if you loved that, read Batman, The World of Flashpoint, which is 3 stories from the world that Batman one's really, really dark. Wait, what? If you loved that, read Batman, The World of Flashpoint. Okay. I think Batman might be my favourite. No, he's always been my favourite. Even was not really into them. World of Flashpoint. Like, Batman Year 1 is one I'm looking for. And Owls. What's it called? Order of Owls? No, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, that one. Long Halloween is the greatest graphic novel ever produced. Okay, Long Halloween I will look for. Long Halloween. Obviously, I'll try Watchmen, because I know the film didn't do it justice. Can you do... Well, yeah, so we need to do a list. That's what we're here for. So was the member... Which member was it last week who said they wanted to do their list this week? Speak now or forever hold your peace. And Warwolf, I'm going to add you to the list just in case they do not come forward. Anybody else wants putting on the list, speak up as well. 569. Yeah, I know Loki's been around for years, has literally like a 15-20 year career. Yeah, I know, but I don't really do UK hip hop. He is more hip hop, I would say, as well, in the work, because a lot of UK stuff's grime. I don't really like grime. In fact, I don't. I just don't. So yeah, I don't really look at the UK stuff. So yeah, he was really good. Trade, that's it. That's the one. Nearly got there. Midnight Nation is written by J. Michael, that name, who, as a film buff, you might have heard of. Now I feel bad. Who the hell's J. Michael? I don't even recognise that name. Now he's putting me to shame, isn't he? J. Michael. I know Michael J. Fox. J. Michael. Isn't it? Oh, there we go. Is he a writer? Oh, he's a writer. Babylon 5. I don't watch Babylon 5. I don't know what that is. Well, I do know what it is. So he wrote World War Z. Underworld. Thor, he did. Okay. Changeling. Oh, Babylon 5 was his thing. Walker Texas Ranger, he did one episode. No, I don't know who that is. Okay. Pre-ordered Dredge comes out this week. I don't know what that is. You have to enlighten me on that one. The Walking Dead comics are amazing. I still collect them. They're re-releasing them in colour twice a month. Yeah, so The Walking Dead, I did. Yeah, that's one as well. I've been done with the TV show for a long time, but I think I might give the old comic books a go as well. Night of Owls is a collection of Court of Owls and City of Owls. That's the one. Yeah, I saw there was 2 of them. It's Kai 23. We're going to go again. Okay, it's... Where are you? It's Z. Kai 23 _ The only comic series I've ever read is Saga. Okay, we'll go with that as well. Kenji. Just fart. Kenji. MN hyphen this time. What were you saying? Saga. I'll have a look for that one. Ben meets Batman. Can you touch? Exactly. Smuzz. Right, okay. What's your PSN? So 111. Shouldn't be too long then. Okay, so they did come forward. I will spin the wheel after that. Yeah, is it just Smuzz? Smuzz. Let's have a look if that's a thing. It's not. Maybe. Yeah, let me know. Film actually was good representation of Watchmen. Speaking on Alan Moore, the movie for V for Vendetta is better than the graphic novel. Really? See, I heard that the problem with Watchmen. I actually watched a video on it a couple of months back, which does make a point that I don't know because I've not read the graphic novel. The whole point of the graphic novel is that violence just happens and is not glorified in any way whatsoever. Yet in the film, it's done in the traditional comic book sense of glorified violence, which is missing the whole point of the graphic novel, I believe. So I don't know. Obviously, I've not read it, but I think that's where things go wrong with it. You need to get Batman Hush and Under the Red Hood. Okay. Batman Hush. Batman Under the Red Hood. Okay. Under the Red Hood is direct follow-up to Hush and reintroduces Jason Todd. Okay. I earned 40 plus platinum starting 365. Would take you about 3.5 hours to get through my list now. Okay, how long is it now? Smuzz underscores. We've got some underscores. I think it's just the 2. Oh, then maybe it's 3 there. Right, we're doing it. 3. Okay, I should have read. And on we go. Okay, right. I need to put this. What have we got? 111. Yeah, so it should be nice and short. That goes there and across. Underscores and all. Yeah, Znet. How we're doing? Dredge is a fishing game. The art style attracted me. Huh. Do you just dredge, though? Or are you actually fishing? What do you consider a long list? How many? So let's say 3 hours, 700 will be pushing it. How many have you got? Loads of amazing UK hip-hop artists I reckon you'd enjoy. Task Force, Jest, Terra Firma, etc. Unfortunately, most of them aren't doing much nowadays. Plenty go back and check on, though. Yeah, I don't. Do I actually know? Like the last UK hip hop artist I remember is Kano. And Roots Maneuver, I would say he's more hip hop. He's a bit towards grime, but yeah. Okay, let me check. Let me see. Task Force and Jest sounds familiar. Force. Yes, it does sound familiar in Terra Firma. Okay, I'll have a look at them. Are you going to platinum Resident Evil 4 remake or South Park Fractured Butthole? Your guide for Stick of Truth really helped me. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Resident Evil 4 next, yes. Fractured Butthole, I do want to do it because so many people have asked now, but I don't know when, unfortunately. So not anytime soon, though. Some non-standard graphic novels are amazing. Last of the Greats, It's a Bird, and of course Mouse. Mouse I've actually heard of. It was sort of something the other day. Mouse. Oh, it's about. Is it that one about Nazis? Or the World War II or something? Isn't that the one with the swastika on the front? Last of the Greats. It's a Bird. Is that about Superman? Obviously not. I recently got back into The Walking Dead. I bought season 1 to 7. How far did you get through it originally, though? He's got some mental multiplayer 100%, so won't spoil it. You okay? All right. Do you even dredge, bro? Probably a bit of both. You start with the fishing rod. Okay. Baloo, how can I do Rise of the Followed your videos for the main? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I've never done them myself either. Still haven't done them myself, so I can't help you there at this point, unfortunately. I used to put 1,000 hours into the same game over and over, so my list isn't as packed as. Okay. Quill is next week. Okay. 801. That's a lot. Spontaneous booty. What? Hello, Michael Snooks. You playing Resident Evil 4 yet, or cleaning up a recent game you want to finish? Kind of both, I suppose. Resident Evil 4 I tried a bit on Friday. Haven't really touched it past that 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it was. So yeah, I did actually finish the game as well. Now I need to do my intro on this one first. Yeah, let's get started on this first. Hang on. Right, so we've got Smuz. Level 313, 2,326 is your total. 35 platinums. Country rank 34,629. World rank 284,342 with a completion of 57.58. And down we go. Yeah, I did a short hike. Is the game I got platinum on today, which is the first time in... Oh God, how long has it been since I got platinum? A couple of months, maybe? That's quite bad, isn't it? Where are we here? 150, there we go. The Rick and Michonne film is still happening. They're doing a film. I didn't know that. I think I watched the first 2 episodes of Season 8 at that point. I was done. Went to more about human battles than battling the dead. But I give them a rewatch. They picked up near Season 10. Yeah, I think the exact episodes that I left it on as well. No, did I get as far as 8? When's Negan introduced? That's when I left. You can't review Smuz's list without asking him why he used to get up at 5 in the morning. Why? Wait, what? Without asking him, why did you used to get up at 5 in the morning? Any first impressions, RE4? Don't plan to play it yet. I can't really. It looks great. Atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, I've got out the car with the cop. The cop's dead, which I don't actually remember. The house, jumped out of a window, and that's pretty much where I left it. Difficulty and time on the right side. Is that a plugin? It is for Chrome and Firefox. Firefox? That doesn't sound right. That sounds like a film. Right. So Season 7's how far I got. Minecraft Story Mode, which, not done. Okay. Usually... yeah, it's very rare we see those done. Lego Marvel Superheroes, the first one, PS4. So we're back in 2016. The Force Awakens, I always forget that was the thing as well. The Force Awakens, Drive Club, what a game. I used to set my alarm at like 5 a.m. when I was in about year 9 to watch old Holby City episodes on Google Plus. So year 9, how old are you in year 9? 13? 13, yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 maybe. No, 13, 14, right? Why? Holby City, what was it about Holby City? I don't think I've ever watched an episode of Holby City. Okay, what was it about that? There have been spoilers on the internet, so be careful. Spoilers about what? I think the internet is just one big spoiler at this point. Going through Walking Dead now. Took a 7-month break. I'm on season episodes. I'm an absolute menace and I love it. I don't know what finished it for me. I probably should have stopped after sort of season 2, I think. Season 1 on its own would have been enough, I think. But yeah, it just felt like it was dragging it out. But now I know that it's finished and there is actually an end. It does feel, it's a bit more appealing. I just don't like it when things don't have an end in sight or there's no plan to end. Right, so yeah, FIFA 16, 1 year, 9 months is your first platinum, potentially unless you've done DLC, but I'm not sure you will. Oh, right, yeah. There's about Rick and Michonne. So when's that supposed to be out? And there's spoilers already. Is it leaked then? Right, yeah, okay. So when we do spin the list, I'll ask about again if you're still here, and I'll add your name to the list if you are. Mandalorian, spin the wheel? Did I say spin the list? Spin the wheel. Mandalorian Season 3 has been really poor, by the way. Halfway through, and there's not even a clear overarching plot that's been set up. Massive letdown. See, this is why I don't watch TV shows until they're finished. If I know it's a great show from start to finish, then I'll watch it. There's very few that I will watch as they're coming out, if at all, ever. That's disappointing. And I was told that was really good as well, like a Star Wars Western. I was thinking, I'll give it a few more, and then I'll try it. God. There's 3 spin-offs. Rick, Daryl and Negan. So the story's not finished. What are they on? Season 10, 11, 12, whatever they went up to. I thought that was it. They were done. They were finished. And the story... There's no end to the story. They're just carrying on in different directions now. There's no actual end to The Walking Dead. Is that what you're telling me? Probably a certain death in Season 6 that checked you out. A lot of people hated that scene. It was very weird and gruesome. Was that Season 6? Okay, that was... Yeah. It was. Yeah, I remember watching that. I think everybody remembers watching that certain scene. It was just... Yeah. Grim. Honestly. I've enjoyed Season... Okay, there you go. Maggie is the only good character in The Walking Dead. I thought Shane was the only good character in Walking Dead, but he was Season 1 and gone or whatever. Maggie, what happens to... Well, actually, don't tell me what happens to her. But yeah, I do wonder what she does. 11 seasons, but they're doing spin-offs. No rest for the dead, I suppose. They just can't let things die, can they? Franchises and sequels, and that's it. That's the world we live in. Right, Crossout is a game. I don't know. What the hell's Crossout? Is it a free-to-play thing? 0.41. That sounds like a lot of messing around. Marvel Heroes Omega. Jesus Christ. I don't actually know what that game is either. We Are Doomed, apparently so. I don't know what that is. What have you been playing here? Like you said at the beginning, a lot of longer games. Project Cars 2, just 1% there. Fortnite, that's quite a decent percentage. FIFA 15, didn't get through that one. Star Wars Fallen Order, you did get through, surprisingly. What was it about Fallen Order that you felt like you had to go all the way through? Quite quickly as well, a week. Actually, we've jumped to 2020 here, haven't we? 2017, not much going on there. 2050, well, you said you play longer games. Nothing in 2019, and then obviously here we're probably going to see it a lot more after certain something happened. You must have seen a lot of yourself in Shane, Ben, literally. We're doing the lookalikes again, are we? I don't mind spoilers for games I'm not going to play on release date, which for me is 90% of the time. Yeah, I'm not spoiler sensitive either, but obviously other people are. I also quit at Season 7. I lately started rewatching Prison Break, but that gets boring after they go to a different prison. Same goes for Lost. That gets so ridiculous eventually. It does. I did finish Prison Break, and I don't know why. No, there was did they do a season where they many years later? I don't think I watched that one. But yeah, the first series of Prison Break is really good on its own. Once they leave the prison, then it's not good. I don't know why I finished that. I think it was because my wife went to watch it. Went a lot of trauma, but she can't really say who's alive or dead since I'm on Season 7. But know of some deaths. Okay, well don't do that. Crossout's free. It's Robot Wars, but Cars, is the easiest way to explain it. Nice. What does the rank mean? This rank ranks you against your percentage against all of the people on PSN profiles. So that's why it can fluctuate. It's kind of pointless in a way, because it ultimately doesn't really mean anything. So yeah, don't worry about it. Marvel Heroes Omega, such a sad story. It was a PC Marvel-based Diablo game. I put thousands of hours into it on PC. They released it on PS4, and Disney pulled the license a few weeks later. So it's completely dead then. Wow, and some people, like some of us, have it on the list and can't touch it. What did you have to do to get the difficulty and time extension show based on profiles? It's a Google Chrome extension. So go to there if you use Google Chrome, which I'm using here, or is it Firefox, the other one? I think there might be some others it works on now. Go to the extension bit and Yeah, search it up. PSN profiles, it'll come up. Who's Lee Everett? I know the name. Who's Lee Everett? Put 1,000 hours into each FIFA, Fortnite, etc. So didn't have too many. Yeah, you don't have much time for anything else at all. Wow. I'm one of the hardcore. All the more disappointed with Mando Season 3 because I really enjoyed the other seasons, especially the first. Okay. What? Apparently they're making a TV show of the Walking Dead game. Okay. that's a weird world we live in. Wow, that's very that's very graphic there. The new Star Wars trailer. Seeing the entire Mantis gang again was nice. Merrin looks so good too. Glad she's going to be a companion in combat, where she was playing. I didn't know that actually. Is that in the trailer? Huh. Oh, so it's like how hard the platinum. No, this is how hard. This is the platinum difficulty taken from the guide, and roughly how long it should take you. This, yeah, like I said, is not S rank. Is when you finish and get the platinum. E here, because he just has 1%, he just has one trophy. So versus everybody else who's played this game, he has the worst rank because he's only got one trophy. Like, this is very similar, but the B and C, because more people have fewer trophies on Catalyst and Payback. It's a weird, pointless number rank, to be honest. I'm going to have to read the tie-in novel that leads to... Oh, there's a tie-in. I didn't know that. Marvel Heroes was free. Oh, of course, Lee Everett was the protagonist of Walking Dead. I thought I knew the name. Yeah, of course. Wow, it's been a long time. I've still not even done season 3 of that yet. Who's got a name very close to that, so that's who I instantly thought of. Cleo Everett instead of Lee Everett. Close enough. I was thinking of the comedian. What was he called? Comedian. He wasn't really that funny. Kenny Everett. No. Yeah, he wasn't that funny, was he? It's me, Mirio. How are you doing? How are you? Right. No, don't move there. Go up there. No. Oh, for Christ's sake, the window's not playing. Yeah, so 315, another 1,000 hours. Metal Gear Solid, just 1%. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Nice. I did buy that recently. I think it was like £1 on PSN. It was really cheap. Need for Speed Payback is a Need for Speed game. Infamous First Light. Nice, another one. A good one, that as well. No, I didn't like Kenny Everett either. On your DS3 playthrough on Dragon's Sail, New Game Plus Plus. Should have platinum within the hour. Wow, okay, unless Nameless King gives me some trouble. You should, yeah. Just go into Nameless King knowing that you can do it because you've already done it once and you'll be fine. That's the advice I'm giving you at this point. Yeah, you'll be fine. Honestly, you're really nearly there, which is awesome. Yeah, so I'll give you an early congrats on doing Dark Souls 3. The worst part you've done already, which was the farming. Need for Speed Heat is obviously a Need for Speed game. Rocket League 100%, so another one you like as well. 4 years, 3 months later. Yeah, 3 days. Not often you do a whole game quickly, but when you do, you do. A week for that's actually quite good. I'm going to sneeze. No, don't sneeze. Stop. Go away. It's going to bite me in a minute. Yeah, Rocket League 100%. I still got a little bit of that missing. I think it's some sort of team-based stuff. Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, that one you need to do. That was good. Marvel Spider-Man. Now that I'm a comic fan, because I've read 1, I really can't wait for Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I think it's going to be... If it's just as clean and fun to play as the first one, I'm happy with that, honestly. Yeah, got good DLC on that. Can't beat the 2 Ronnies for that era. Timeless. 2 Ronnies is just... I saw a Lost sketch of them the other day. And how they rehearsed it, I can't remember what they did in it. How they rehearsed it. and just how I say the other day, it was probably last year. He does a load of names back and forth. I think he's in a hotel or something. Man, what is it? Yeah, anyway, unbelievable. Walking Dead Season 3 game weren't bad to play. Season 2, there's no plat, that's right. Personal order will be 1, 4, 3, then 2. Okay, so I've just got better ones than 2 to play. Because, yeah, I think 2 was kind of dull. That's why I guess I didn't carry on. Rocket League is my most played game at 1,000. You're one of those people you've seen on the internet that are flipping all over the place and doing crazy goals, aren't you? 1,400 hours. That's ridiculous. DS3 farming so many silver nights, having flashbacks. Yeah, the nights I preferred because it was day and it was just nice being outside. But the shackles, oh no. The mastermind sketch, the answer after the question, the previous question. Yes, that's the hell of a skit. That's so good. Skit is American, isn't it? FIFA 20 on we go. Another 1,000 hours into that, I presume. Uncharted 4, only 4%. No. FIFA 21 twice. I don't know if that's auto pop. I'm guessing it must do it in some way anyway. And Infamous. So Infamous is a series you really like, because you seem to go back to those. Fortnite, Gran Turismo Sport, at least you give it a go. A long way to go, but for you that's probably nothing. Drake's Fortune, nice, did that one. Vigor, doesn't ring a bell at all. Minecraft, my son's still playing that goddamn game. Don't think he'll ever stop. 4 years, 8 months. Rise of the Tomb Raider, FIFA 22, nice. 6 months later. So we are getting, we're nearly into this year already. They've done to make humorous answers, which are also different meaning. Exactly, yeah. Weren't too bad if you did them online boosting, but solo it's a nightmare. Yeah, that's true, but the guide was an offline one. Life is Strange. Guess you didn't like Life is Strange. Slide and Road Bustle and Spectre Woods. Okay. Rock, Paper, Scissors, Break through. Oh, it's one of those ones. Little bit of a blip here, I see. Everybody does it, especially Slide. I don't know what it is, Slide, yeah. It's like the original worst one, isn't it? Little Big Planet 3. Plague Tale Innocence. Oh, you need to go back and do that. Plague Tale's great, but I guess you didn't like it. FIFA games auto pop somewhat. Normally you do need to do one of something rather than 200. Okay, I thought they might, because it's going to be pretty much server based, isn't it? Season 2's Clementine's the one ever looked after. Yeah. The first solo game, and basically she and the kid she looks after carried the game. Season 3 was better, had done 2 protagonists. Okay, I think I have 3 now. New Frontier is the 3rd one, right? And then there's a 4th. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure I am. I have. Oh, Rise of the Tomb Raider was How You Found Me. Okay, when was that? Back in, about 11 months ago. Okay. Basically Clementine taking lead role, AJ talking Clementine as well. Okay. AJ, see, I don't remember them at all. When did I do season 2? When it pretty new, I think. Talking of Infamous, I re-downloaded 2 on the PS3, but when I tried to install it, errors after around 8%. Not sure why. Is that on a PS3? Is it on PS Plus on a 5, or is it on a PS3? I don't know if it's on PS Plus. Probably isn't actually. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. I've never had download errors like that before. Or install errors. Yes, you're downloading. The Michonne one is the worst. Okay. It's like a side one, isn't it? It doesn't really count, I guess. Maybe it does. Tomb Raider Legend Anniversary. I'm into playing those in 2022. Uncharted Drake's Deception. Astro's Playroom is not your first, but we'll let you off because you have done the Time Attack stuff. Adventure Capitalist, Minecraft Set 2, Grid, Sims 4, nice. 1 day, 17 hours on Guess, you do the little save there. High Q Ace is a game which has to be about puzzles. It can't be about anything else, surely. Full Order, not full auto pop, but some. Downwell, pretty damn difficult game, I hear. Yeah, 9 out of 10. There you go. Battlefront, how many hours is this? Battlefront, how many hours is that? That's got to be one of the 1,000 plus, surely. Telling Lies, 1 hour 35 minutes. I've heard it's not great, but there you go. Force Unleashed, now that is. Miles Morales, Trials Fusion, Golf with Your Friends is a golf game, I'm guessing. Siberia. A lot of PS3 games were decommissioned on PSN. Disc versions still work okay. Okay. Which ones? Decommissioned. Trying to do Infamous on PS3 is a nightmare. Multiplayer trophies were annoying, but at least the online was still working, unlike some games, Arkham Origins. I thought that was doable with... So who was it who mentioned? It was Will, wasn't it, who mentioned that? 398, that's not a lot for you, is it? PS3, I've had that with a few recently. Might just try and find the disc in CX, as it shouldn't cost much at this point. No, it'd probably be like £1 or something. Yeah, it's probably the best at this point. Good old physical media coming through. Came across Ben was subconsciously on an AC Origins Burning Pots video. Yeah, he said years and years ago. Only realised that on reflection because I was not... Oh, right, you didn't know who I was, and then you kind of... Then later on. Okay. Andre is going. Okay, see you later, Andre. What was wrong with you at the moment? Was it your shoulder? Hopefully that gets better soon. Yeah, it's just with me as well at the moment. It's just constant. One thing goes at the back this side now was this side last week. It's just constant. That's called getting old. You have to sit in the online menu for half an hour to let you in. It's horrific to do. The Origins. I have to get a PS3 game. It's calling me to do one again. Oh, have you done it? Have you got the platinum for it, or just to play it again? I mean, to finish the platinum. Siberia, on we go. FIFA 22, 9 months. Of course, been playing it a long while. Spirit of the North Enhanced. I think that's on Plus, isn't it? Yes. 10 hours? FIFA 11. Wow, what the hell are we doing playing FIFA 11 in 2022? You run out of FIFAs, couldn't wait for 23. Marvel Puzzle Quest. What do you do on that? Puzzle Quest? Not heard of that one either. Have we seen that one before? Seen a lot of Marvel stuff. Tron Run R. That I've never seen before. Where the hell did you find that? PS3, there's a list floating around on the internet. Sony did it to Vita games as well. It's sad it is. But then again, that's why physical media is always the best. I don't mean to find a match. I mean to bypass the server shutdown. You can bypass it by waiting half an hour on the menus, then try to load in. Really? Oh no. I'm not messing around doing that. I didn't realise it so it is officially shut down, but not. Francie Roosters, how we doing? I don't have what's the best way to do it? Yeah, I don't have friend requests on my thing. If you want to, I don't know if you want to send. I don't know how I could do it. I could add you if you send me your thing somehow. I'm trying to think if you want to put it on here. If not, then email, I suppose, or message me on. Can you still message people on PSN? I guess you still can without being a friend. Just message me your, and I'll add you, because yeah, I don't have it on because I've got a lot of blank friend requests, and it's just to the point where no, I just have to turn this off at this point. But then again, blank. They're all blank now, aren't they? So yeah, it's just spamming friend requests. I saw Ryan Mystic attempt the Arkham Origins multiplayer, pretty hilarious. I just don't want to try that at all. 5 people do the same thing. No, that doesn't sound fun. When I did Origins a few years ago, it took 5-10 minutes. No idea why it takes so long now. Basically Candy Crush, is that right? Spirit of the North, interesting indie game, short, worth play. I've heard it's, yeah, I have heard it's good. That's why I kind of stopped on it. I do have the physical version. It's one of the very few physical versions I got left on PS4, but it's still sealed, so I don't want to open it. But I think it's on PS Plus, isn't it? Candy Crush, okay, on the PS4. I didn't know that. Tron is in PS Plus Premium. Not this one. I don't know what this is. What's Tron R Run? Run R. It was because one needed a point to find the pots consistently. Explosion killed them instead when I did it. Yeah, the pots in Origins. I fully completed Metal Gear Solid 4 before the trophy system. I've only done one playthrough since, so I'm missing a lot from that game. You fully complete? You mean you did all the extra stuff that would have got you platinum, or you just mean the story? Because I did it before as well. It's one of the few games I did before, and I've never gone back to it. But again, that trophy list doesn't really entice me to go and do so either. Oh, you can't message me on PSN. Oh right. Oh jeez. Yeah, I kind of guess email then. Just send it that way if you want to do it, and I will add you. I don't have a problem adding people that I know. It's just the whole spamming of friends requests. Yeah, it's platinumchasers@gmail if you want to send me, gmail.com, and yeah, I'll add you later on. Oh, you mean the Arkham Origins, not AC Origins? What? Yeah. Oh, the length thing shut down servers. Yes. Ragnarok Platinum the bag. Congrats, Arrow. That was a lot quicker than I was expecting. That was an hour. Oh, Christ, it's been an hour already. So you did everything for the Platinum. Oh, wow. Ben, if you completed Uncharted to the Plat before the trophy patch, did they retroactively unlock? I don't know. Maybe that would be one. Some of them did. I do remember some of them did do that. Very few did, though. Very few. Can you add me? I would love to have a celebrity. That's a good one. Yeah, I will. Smuzz. Underscore 3 times. Yes, I will add you. Thomas was alone. Nice, we'll do that. Okay, yes, send me it. I'll do that afterwards. It's just, I know it's an awkward way of doing it, but it's just so much hassle deleting friend requests, because I can't have like the email if you're on your phone. You know the little red circles on your phone, little notifications. I can't have them. Same with friend requests, so I'd have to go through them all as they come through. Jipley, how we doing? I'm good. How are you today, or this week, or yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Right, yeah, Thomas Was Alone is really good, actually, considering you just play as a block, well, a few blocks. Star Wars Battlefront 2, I'm guessing many hours there as well. Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. God, I hate that game. It's 30 hours. I mean, how many games have I done that are only 30 hours or even longer? And I feel like I've been playing this game all my life. It's just so dull. But I want to finish it. And I still can finish it because it's on Plus, isn't it? I don't know, but I have to start it again. Oh no. I completed Mercenaries 2 before they added trophies to it. I believe it was locked me out of one of the trophies about collecting money. Yeah, it did. Yeah, because it was a server-side thing, wasn't it? The $1 billion. American billion as well. I got to a UK billion and thought I was going to get the trophy, but then I realised they're after a US billion, which is considerably more. Yeah, and then if you obviously go past that number, because it is server side, it you can't ever get it, which is pretty bad. Bobby Seagull off University Challenge. Lewis Bird, winner of Lego Masters UK 2018, and the actor who played Les Batson. Prestigious list. What? That's on your PSN. What? Who is? How is? They're all on your PlayStation. Is that what you're saying? Battlefront 2, one of the most disappointing games ever. It was a Christmas present I begged for early after loving the first one. Played it for a week and then didn't touch it for 3 years. But it's a lot better now, right? Yeah, I remember you saying you were finishing this, actually. They made it good, right? It's way less of a grind than the first one. Really? Okay. I'd do it for you for free, Ben. What? Oh, it's in my top 3 Lego games. I absolutely love the Clone War era. We'll love an excuse to do it. Might try it and get the Vita version. Yeah, I mean, Clone War stuff is... I haven't. I'm not into it. You know, I haven't watched any of the. Did they do a animated show? Didn't they? Clone Wars. I haven't really watched bits and pieces of the prequels films. Yeah, the Clone Wars. I just don't know. That's why I refer to one of the clone troopers in the Fallen Order guide as a stormtrooper, and it drives people mad. And I actually think it's quite funny, but. Yeah, take it too seriously. Yeah, so if you could, I would let you, but I don't think there's a way of doing that. It's much easier, okay. Way easier and faster to plot. Still pretty good and fun in places. Okay. Oh no, I was on about people who've been on TV who I know. Okay. They're not all on your BSN then. I was still a single player campaign. That's something. Oh, it still has one. That is something. The game is awful, just worse than the first one in every way, and the campaign was really boring. How do you do that? How, as a company, do you do that? If you've got a winning formula like the first one, how do you mess that up so badly? But I played long after microtransactions. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing for people, wasn't it? At the start, especially. Right, to Battlefield 5, speaking of not necessarily very good, is anyone actually played the new one now that we have it, or is people just avoiding that still? Clone Wars 2003 to 2005 series, Clone Wars 3D Canonical series 2008-14, Bad Batch. Yeah, I don't know any of that stuff. Will is talking in riddles. I feel such a North American hick. Not knowing what he's talking about. He's talking about, oh, you mean it's Star Wars, but you mean the people that he mentioned. Bobby Seagull, I don't know who that is. Lewis Bird, Lego Masters. Is that a TV show? I don't know what that is either. Les Battersby, I know, is, yeah. Coronation Street. Little Big Planet, yeah, on we go. Lara Croft and the Guardian Temple, of Light, that was the one. Is actually quite good. It's got a horrendous trophy in it, though. Marvel Superheroes 2, Skywalker. Oh, no, 0%. Long way to go on that one yet. I do fancy doing a Lego game. It's been a while. I don't know, but then I start them. You always have the idea, oh, I'll play one of those. It's been a while. But then you remember why it's been a while when you start them, and you remember how much you actually have to do in those Lego games. They supported the game until it became decent, then binned it. EA has a track record of that with Battlefield as well. You've recently platted Forbidden West and Fallen Order. Hello, Nick. How did you like Forbidden West and Fallen Order? Yeah, I haven't done any Forbidden West since last week. I might do a bit later, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll do something shorter instead. I've got to do Resident Evil 4 starting tomorrow, so I don't really want to get caught up in it But I have to do it before it leaves PS Plus because I don't want to buy it. Oh. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Did I do that one? Or was that... No, wait, did I? Oh, no, remember. I can't remember which is which now. No, I don't remember which is which. But Last of Us Part 1. When is that coming to Plus? I want to play that again. Do I? Maybe. Ark Survival Evolved. Nearly there. Man, that's close. What have you got? Hang on, where are we? Man, what are you missing there? Bunny Raiders. It seems like quite a quick, straightforward one, but maybe it must be a glitch or something. Horizon games good. I've never played them. I don't know. I don't want to recommend them. Just been DLC. Absolutely love Fallen Order. Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it? It doesn't bring anything new. Just more of the same. Absolutely love Fallen Order. Yeah, it's good. And the second one, if it just perfects what the first one started, then it's going to be really good. Plus, it's a Souls-like, kind of, which is always good. I can't really count convention people, although Warwick Davis was a top guy at Star Wars action figure convention I went to in Ewood Park, Blackburn. I know where that is, Blackburn Rovers Stadium. No, I didn't really. That's quirky. Edith's got a point. What were you saying there? Edith saying where? Oh, wait. Quirky. Right, okay. Right. Guardians of the Light is digital on PS3. Yeah, I think I've done it. But then I think I also have done Temple of Osiris because I recognise the name. I'm going to take a day off, then come back with a playthrough of the original RE4. Never got to play it and heard it's cracking. I did, and I think that's it is good, yes. I think that's the problem as well. I only did the original maybe 18 months ago, if that. No, probably about that long ago. Did it twice, so it feels like I've just played Resident Evil 4, and now I've got to play it 12 more times. Oh, God. So, yeah, I think that's kind of hurting me a bit as well. It didn't work at the very end, and I wanted to go to bed and never bothered again. Fair enough. Not enough different for Forbidden West for the original price tag. That's why I waited till Plus. Fair enough. Yeah, that's the shame, isn't it? It just does feel like big DLC. And hello, Nez. How are you doing? I've been well. Doesn't really work on PS5, so I can't play it. Okay. Special edition box and love Lara Croft. Bunny Raiders keeps glitching when I get to the final boss. Happened like 3 times, so that one's gone in the bin as well. The Pedestrian. Oh man, you didn't play it. Yeah, so I saw that this was a thing that you could actually... I didn't actually realise until I finished it that you could cheat it somehow. I don't know how they do it. I guess there's some sort of debug mode. But The Pedestrian is one of the best puzzle games I've played in a long while. It's really good. But most people cheat it, which is a shame. Supersonic Acrobat Ray Rocket Powered Battle Cars, whatever it is the football game, original one, with a really catchy title. Quantum of Solace, which you kind of started but didn't. Last of Us Part 2, no DLC, nice. Welcome Park and Paint Park Plus. Nice. The Vita. So you only just got a Vita then in January. When are you planning on doing Unity? I almost started it this weekend, but then I thought, no, I'm really not going to have time to... Or maybe I could do it at night. Maybe I can just do an hour or so at night, after I finish stream, that sort of time, 10, 11 o'clock. I do want to start the 2 Assassin's Creeds I've not done. I'll probably do Rogue as well, so make that 3. Is it on Plus, Unity? Been playing RE7, having back pain. The closer I get to 30, the worse it gets. Try getting close to 40. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm that one step closer now as well. Oh no, just one more. Yeah, back pain is killer. I've had it ever since I was, I want to say 18. I think it was when it first went properly. And I've never been able to get rid of it, and it's horrendous when it goes. It's just terrible. But you kind of live with it, I suppose, and get used to it. It's just not nice knowing it's always there. And it's never from doing anything heavy. It's always when you twist funny, like getting something off a top shelf or doing something weird, and then you put out for a week. Don't do the RE4. What? Play something else. So many games that need good guides. Prey's actually quite high up on the list of ones that I believe is do need a guide, and is actually very good and underrated. But as much as I do want to do, yeah, like anything, I always think should I just do older games, but then ultimately RE4 will eventually be an older game, but the guide will already be there. So yeah, for me, this is why I don't know. It's funny, I don't have to rush them out, because if you're not releasing the videos on release day, then you missed most of the views anyway. So yeah, I don't know. RE4 and Star Wars, but then after that there is a considerable gap. So there's Prey, there's Sekiro, there's South Park and things like that. I don't know. Too many games, not enough time, ultimately. Also played Life is Strange Before the Storm, ready for the latest one, Beyond Plus. I was so bored with Before the Storm. It's not very good, is it, compared to the first? And I really liked the last one. I thought it was the best one, but you might not, who knows. Couldn't get into Pedestrian. I really liked it. And challenging as well, but it was satisfying. It was never frustratingly challenging. No? Yep. It was just, yeah, it was a great balance on Pedestrian. Just chilling, how we doing? And Michael, how we doing? Sorry, that's popped up there. Yeah, 24 months, Michael, 2 years. Man, thank you, Michael. Good to see you again. Give us a shout online. Yeah, the Unity, yes, it is. Or better stream it on here. We'll try and keep everyone entertained. And yes, it's on Plus. Okay. I don't know. I don't do the streaming. I don't know. There's definitely a stream I will do when the Elden Ring DLC comes, because I did promise my son that we'd do another stream together, and that would be the perfect one to do, because he did the original Elden Ring back in the day, a year ago. Gardens Between I quite liked for what it was. It was actually, yeah, it was just pretty damn impressive what they did for just moving left and right without jumping or anything, just kind of moving. Yeah, Will, thank you, by the way. Will try getting closer to 50. Oh man, I'll be bent over by then. I didn't realise you... Okay, so you're closer to 50, Michael. I did not realise that. 60 plus. Do we have any 60 plus? I've had people message me on comments, actually quite a few people saying, 60, 70. I don't think we've got any 80s yet, but yeah, it's pretty cool that so many people... fart can hurt you. I know, right? Yeah, older people as well. It's great that they're playing still. It started like 2 months or so ago. Sitting in a wheelchair all day sure doesn't help. Oh, I didn't realise you're in a wheelchair, but you've never said, so why would I? Right. Is that a permanent wheelchair just because of an injury? And Unity isn't Plus, thank you. Yeah, I might download it again. But then I'm just starting something new. But then, I mean, who cares? Maybe I should just do that. 60 plus in mind, not body. I think it might be the other way around for me. A lot of people have said that about me. Being 60 plus. Yeah, I'll say. I'm only 24 and caused pain in my back for a few days because I turned the wrong. Taking clothes off from the washer to the dryer is just ridiculous. And there is a lesson. Don't do your washing. No, get somebody else to do it. Live at home forever and get your parents to do it. No, it's terrible back pain, and it's just the way it just gets you. I had to embarrassingly walk out the gym when I didn't do a stream that week, a couple of weeks ago. I went to the gym. I think it was back day anyway, and somebody put the bench backwards on the rack, so I had to twist all funny to pick it up, and it just like went. I could feel it going, and it just like pulls, and it's horrible when it goes. And then I had to pretend and walk around, try and stretch it out for like 10 minutes. I was in there, agony. Wasn't going, so I had to just leave again. So I walked in, moved a bench, and then just left. Yeah, Jesus. That's what getting old is. Age 13 and had people telling me I was an old man trapped in a child's body. It's better than being the other way around, isn't it? Maybe not. I'm stuck on Welcome Park. Can't do it. Why? What's difficult about that? Big word scramble. Oh, I don't remember it. Sorry, I can't be active on here as I'd like, but at the very least I can still keep my... So yeah, well, thank you, Active. I like all your videos to show my support. You're great at what you do. Well, thank you, Michael. That's awesome. People saying that, people like you saying that, you know, that's what keeps me going more than anything. Because sometimes I could sit there, I could do Dead Space and do Callisto, and I'm looking at Resident Evil 4, and people aren't necessarily watching the videos, but the people that do like them, so that's why I'll keep going. It's from birth, most likely won't walk like people usually do, but with assistance can do steps and a limited amount of walking till I get tired. Well, hopefully in the future there is something that you say you won't walk. Hopefully in the future, you know, it's moving pretty quickly, technology and helping, and you know, people have never been able to walk and things like that. Hopefully they do get something and you are able to. But yeah, I can't imagine. I say I can imagine. I can't imagine, you know, sitting in a wheelchair, the back pain you must get. Because you probably noticed me, you probably don't. You know, I'm doing this and I'm moving, and that's because I'm sitting in a chair for an hour. And I have to move because of my back, because I can't even imagine what it's like. The Jigsaw Type 1 really baffles me. Can't do it in time. I don't remember it. Nothing makes you look older getting up from a couch when you have back pain. No, because you have to roll out. You have to. I do anyway when it goes sometimes. Especially if I'm lying on the couch. I'll just have to roll off the edge and hope it get this man an exoskeleton. Yeah, like... Live, die, repeat, yeah. Oh, man, getting old. It happens to everyone. Yeah, so on we go. Eterno Blade 2, The Gardens Between, which is a good game. FIFA 17 in 2023. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Do I know what that is? I don't think so. How is it only 0.81? 4 out of 10, 8 hours? That's quite low for that. I'm guessing it's glitched or something. FIFA 23, Little Big Planet Vita. So that's not actually a lot of... Wait, February? Are you not playing FIFA 23? What's happening there? Or have you just not got a trophy since February? Little Big Planet Vita, that's actually quite good. All the DLC's a mess though. It's all Marvel stuff. Marvel Avengers, nice little bit done. Uncharted 2. Toem, you need to do Toem. Toem's good. FIFA 18 you're still playing though. Battlefield 2042, 1 year, 2 months later. How is that as a game? I want a game like that just to play now and again. First person co-op, not co-op, online. Because the Battlefield stuff back in the day I really liked. The online stuff I could do and was actually relatively good at it. Probably not anymore. No, definitely not. But yeah, now and again just feel like playing it, but there just isn't a good one. I sometimes just stand up, helps to stretch the back straight. Yeah. So you can stand, and I'm guessing because you don't use your legs that often, that's why you get tired quickly. Yeah, it must be terrible. What chair are you using? Maybe time for a change. I honestly don't know where this chair came from. Yeah, it is. Honestly, it is time for a change. But then I think, oh, well, I'll get a gamer chair, because that's what you have to do apparently when you're a streamer. Nobody's sent me one yet. But I also haven't tried to be sent one. Yeah, I think that's what it is I do need. But this one, I think it's from IKEA. I don't know. It's just an office chair thing. It's honestly not bad. It has quite good support in the lower back. So it's not terrible. It just squeaks a bit. And, the padding's gone. But, I can't spend like £200 or £300 on a chair. Yeah. Did you ever used to play on your Vita in the truck on brakes? Obviously not at the wheel, I hope anyway. I really did. I think I took it with me with the best of intentions. But by the time you park up, sometimes, a lot of the time, you go to Scotland. Went to Scotland quite a few times. So parking up on the sides in Scotland is just beautiful. So you just sit out. And I didn't really play anything. I'd eat and then have maybe watch something for half an hour and then I'd be asleep because I wanted to start again early. So it's not really like that. You think you've got a load of time, but you don't. So yeah, I think I took it, but I don't really use it, no. A medicine ball to sit on. Yeah, maybe I'll be down there, though. It's the easiest one. Okay. Much better than it was. It's enjoyable, but the game still needs work. Okay. You could play Resistance 2 online again. The group has bought it back up. Is that really, they bought it back up? If I remember correctly, Ben wanted to buy a new chair a long time ago. Yeah, I did. It's been an ongoing thing for a long time. Because he's Greek. Oh, you're speaking to them, right? He's fairly fluent. He's not Greek. Latvian. Okay. FIFA 23 PS5 is awful. PS4, however. What's the difference? Why is it awful on PS5? How is that a thing? Gaming chairs are not that great, apparently. They just look good. Cool. Yeah, that's the thing as well, is I spend that amount of money and I could have just got another, an updated IKEA one for like 60 quid that do the same thing. Yeah. Well, I think that's what I'll do next time I'm in Ashton. I might just go to IKEA and get a new one. I did, yeah. I've got a prop. I don't want to show you. It's embarrassing. So, my wife's granddad died a few years ago now, and they've had the chair at the grand still alive, and she wants to get rid of this chair, and it's a really, old people chairs, like proper high back armchair job, really comfortable. And they said they wanted to get rid of it, and so I'll have it because it's proper comfort. I was thinking I might put it here, and it looked really funny to have a big high back armchair, but it's too low, so I've got it in the corner. Otherwise, I would have been using that. But it's really good for reading. Anyway, office chairs are the right kind of old people. The right kind for old people like us. Office chairs, yeah. Not a gaming chair. They are horrible for your posture. Get a good office computer chair. Okay, there we go. I can finally finish my Resistance 2 plat. Is it Rantoon? How we doing? Sneaking in there. You've not been here the whole time, have you? Yeah, I think I will just have a look for another office chair. Do it that way. You'll get flagged on PSN profiles if you register. Oh, no, don't do that then. Definitely don't do that. The player base is better on FIFA. Okay. PS5 changed how running works and movement. Bigger players are faster over longer distances, and they tried to make it too realistic in the animation to run. Ruin the fluidity of the game. Really? PS4 version, though, is the best FIFA I've ever played. Holy crap. Better than FIFA 95. I think that was the last one I played. 94 or 95, something like that. Whatever it was, 96 maybe. Can't you claim the chair as your business expense on your income tax? I mean, technically, well, yeah, of course I can. Yes, anything that goes into what I do here can be, yes. Absolutely. But yeah, I still have to pay for it. Yeah. No, I will. It won't even be that much. I spend whatever on, I don't know, Lego or films or games or whatever. 60 quid or 80 quid, whatever, on a chair is really not that much. I've been lurking since you started. Cracking void relics to the soothe sound of your voice. Oh, thank you. I don't know what a void relic is, or do I? Yeah, wait, what was it in Discord? Somebody, you were watching, I think it was Will actually, watching older. Who was it who said it? Older streams. Oh, it was Felix Andro. Yeah, he's not here though. I wanted to ask him about that actually. What he meant by it. Razvan, how we doing? Ben was the guy you grinded resistance to with your best man at your wedding. What? Ben was the guy you grinded resistance to. Wait, I try to read it. I don't even know what you're talking about there. Anyway, good job you deleted it because I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah, FIFA 19. A lot of FIFA. Yet another zombie defense HD. Still not done that tower defense thing, right? Abzu didn't really like that, I guess, as quick as that is. First trophy is Sand Central Station, and your first platinum was Rocket League. Yeah. Definitive edition of Tomb Raider. Hey, a bit of a run here. Battlefield 2042. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, PS4 twice. And that's not an. Oh, it does auto pop there across that one. But you went back into the PS4 version. Nice. Little Adventure on the Prairie. I've heard that's terrible. I actually saw a bit of it. It's terrible. My Name is Mayo. I've still not done that. I should do it at some point. Scars Above. What is that like? That's a new one, isn't it? You should have made that guy you wanted with the best man at your wedding. I should have done, but nobody was at my wedding. But yeah, I should have done it the way he helped me there. Not good. I'm sick. Had Alec, thank you. I'm sick. What you for the next 30 days? What is that? Medicine, I think you're trying to say. For the next 30 days, not good at all. If you're for the next 30, well, I hope you'll. If that is what you're saying, then I do hope you'll feel better. It's just terrible being sick. It's horrible, isn't it? Abigail Slade, how are you doing? Good to see you. How's the book going? 99% sure I have the 2022 NA world record. Things auto pop that shouldn't have. So your top right. Let's have a quick look at that. I always get this wrong. It's 100% club, isn't it? There he is, fastest achiever. Oh right, that really is quick. That's going to annoy people because yeah, you're not going to get any quicker than that. Why was nobody at your wedding? Like I said, I've got no friends. There we go. No, it was wait for it. Wait for what? And thank you for 27 months, Sam. Wait for it. Because I live streamed my wedding. No, I didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't like that. No, just my wife and I went to America and got married while we were there, so there was nobody else there. That's why. It was decent, but if you die before you save anything you've scanned, deregister, and you can't rescan them. And that was on 2042. I'm in limbo with the book at the moment, still trying to build funds for a professional edit. Good luck. It's got to be, yeah, trying to just get, you want to see it done, don't you, at this point? It's done, as far as you're concerned, but, yeah. You just want to get it out there. Sam, thank you. Thank you, Sam. I will now. I have to go out. And when am I? Yes, right. I'm trying to think where. Yeah, I might get one this week. I might be able to go and get one this week. Will I have it for next week? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I think this weekend I might be able to do it. Next weekend. Thank you, Sam, and I will definitely. Maybe not next week you see it, but the week after I definitely will be, because my son and wife are off for the next. It's really bad timing as well. Not that they're off, but they're off for 2.5 weeks, both of them, after next week. And that's obviously Resident Evil 4 slash... actually, it's just Resident Evil 4. They go back before. So this is another thing with Resident Evil 4. Is they're off, so we're trying to go somewhere. So I've not actually got much time. I've only really got a week. I might go away for a few days, or try to, or I just want to, be with them while it's sunny and nice. So that's another thing as well. But yeah, I will. Thank you, Sam. And obviously I'm going off tangent again. If anyone wants a good title to speedrun for top 50, Final Fantasy VIII is a good one. Top time is insane, but most others just require good planning time. I don't know about that, but yeah, good luck if you try that. Look on Discord, I posted my new chair I got a few weeks ago. Back feels much better. I had a gaming chair before. Huh. Okay. See, I see a chair like that. And what is that material? They always look... They don't look particularly comfortable, do they? But they are. It's weird. That's probably perfect for what I need. But I'm guessing... yeah, you're not going to be able to ship one from Canada so cheaply. But yeah, I will. That's probably kind of... Where did you get it from? Just in case. The vicar wasn't an Elvis impersonator, was he? He wasn't. No, the little chapel, it was just down the road from there, actually. No, it was a proper... It was one of those, down that stretch. But it wasn't the Elvis one. And there is a drive-through one there as well. No, it was. Yeah, because the idea was save the money that we would have spent on a wedding. Because it was something my auntie said to me way back about the wedding and money and things like that. Sort of don't waste your money on it. She wished she hadn't. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to. We're not going to. And my wife was on board, so we just went on holiday for 3 weeks and got married while we were there. Pretty cool, Ben. You have a wedding after. Pretty cool, Ben. You can have a wedding after. I'm missing that. What you saying there on that one? Went for Respawn Gaming Recliner. Great for console, awful for PC. Yeah, I need to do PC. I'm fine for that. I've got, console's fine, but yeah, PC. Oh, Scars Above Deregister. Game's decent though, pretty sure. Okay, that was the one. That's what you mentioned, of course. Isn't your B-Day around now? I thought you tried to call me yeah, it was in the 15th. It was a week and a half ago. Yes. Jesus, Ben, stupid keyboard freaks out. I thought you were calling me a B-end then. God knows where I'd get married. Abroad, ideally. I've had a few hypothetical ideas. Greece, I'd imagine, somewhere. Like you'd get married. You are more than welcome, sir. Thank you. Yes, Sam, because you've been my YouTube friend for a while now. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Like, just where you all are right now, it freaks when I think about it. Yeah, because we are, we come here every Sunday and we just talk and do this, and it's just, that's what we are, friends at this point. We all know each other, and it is. Yeah, where you all are around the world, it's really weird to think, everyone linking up in one place, as long as it ain't in Stockport. Yeah, exactly. Skelmersdale. It does look like a mesh, yeah. Frosty, how we doing? Good to see you back. I'm trying to do the Untitled Goose Game speedruns. They're alright. The Untitled Goose Game speedruns are Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? I do like the idea of having a speed run in that game. Weirdly, as much as I don't really care for speed runs, it does make some sense because you know you have to remember because you can't see anything. But yeah, it was not bad. If you're ever in Lincoln, I'll get you a pint. Have I ever been to Lincolnshire? It's not going to be any time soon, but thank you, Nick. Have I ever been there for a reason? Not even driving, I don't think I've been there for anything. No, one of those places I guess I haven't. I must have done. Licky the Lucky Lizard lives again. Okay, another quick easy one, just get it out of the way. Resistance Burning Skies, done, nice, 2023, 18th of March. Run Sackboy Run, 1 month as well on that one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider with the DLC. You don't do much DLC, but yeah, that one's not particularly good DLC either, is it? It's very samey. FIFA 23 on the PS4, the good one, so that's the one you're doing. Pinball Heroes, I've done that recently as well. It's I was going to say it's fine. It's not. It's just really bad pinball. Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline. What's made you go back to these two in 2023? Staples. We have staples here. Okay, we do have staples. And I don't just mean the stuff for holding books together or magazines together. You've done a link. Okay. But I'll just write that down. Where's it gone? It's gone already. Hyken. There's a Staples in Stockport, actually. Stockport. Staples. So that's a little bit easier to go to than Ashton. Okay. Also, the group is not too big. Yes, I've watched some live streams of others, and the chat is like the Matrix. It's going so fast. Yeah, that's the thing I do like is, you know, it's sometimes it gets away from me, especially at the start. But yeah, it's always manageable. Yeah, I don't get that streaming. It's just at that point, it's just a video. I don't know. It's weird because streaming to me is having that interaction with the people who are watching. That's the whole point, isn't it? I don't know. I guess the live aspect, but yeah, I guess the live aspect as well. But yeah, the text is going. I don't even know why people bother typing anything. More than people trying to read it is why are people messaging when it's moving that fast? What's the point? I don't know. Yeah, and obviously, good list, Smuz. Great list, in fact. Not much there, but what is there is thousands of hours a piece, and actually doing really well here at the top. There's a lot of a big chunk here of everything. So you're going back, finishing stuff as well, which I always like to see. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm guessing you've just done the DLC recently. 2 years, 2 months there. 10 minutes, 16 minutes. Yeah, the stuff you're doing is just, it's a healthy list again. Ultimately, that's what it is. Yeah, nice. I absolutely love Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Can you tell by my background at the top? Oh, yes. There we go. You really did then. We do need... Tomb Raider should come back at this point. How old was... Oh, it was 2018, wasn't it? No, 19? 18. Yeah, because I did that one. Tomb Raider. Do we need a new one? It's been 5 years. Yeah, I could take another Tomb Raider at this point. Finally beat the Ice Woman in Neo. What a pain in the backside. Oh, wow. How long did that take you? That was last week. I don't know if they allow marriages to take place in the Temple of Isis. Was patron goddess of marriage amongst many other things. The that word, complex, on an island in the lower Aswan Dam. Just a hunch. I thought that might be your sort of thing. I'm doing Battlefield Online before the servers go down in a few years just to get it done. Fair enough, because you plan on doing it in the future. Not a bad idea. It's mad the original Pinball Heroes made you buy each individual pinball table, apparently. Yeah, pinball games still do that, or have done that on PS3 and PS4. I will try and reach out to you for a hypothetical arrangement, though. Whoa. Even though we've never met or even I feel like I know you. Okay, that sounds interesting. Am I going to Greece to marry someone? Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we will meet at Stockport one day. It's got to happen, hasn't it? It just has to. I do feel every time I go there, this is gonna be the one. Foxy, thank you if you're here. The Temple of Aphrodite would be a great place to get married, I reckon. But the most important thing is who you're marrying, of course. Nice, very list. Good list. I noticed it was pretty easy to get to number 1 on PSN profiles with getting to 100% on one of the Human Fall Flat games. Talking about speedruns. Okay. We are now going to call you Schmiz. Last week was the paralysis woman. Oh, yes, okay. Why do I always have problems with women bosses? I don't know the ice one, because I don't think I got very... Yeah, the paralysis one. I don't go much further than that. I think there was a thing on a bridge with some pretty tough bosses. A big, long bridge in the original Neo. And I think I did that, and then after doing that, I didn't do much more, if any. And that's kind of where I left it. They sold the rights to Tomb Raider, then apparently bought them back, depending on what website you believe. Well, that'll be none then. And there's rumours Amazon are making a movie, show and game that all tie in, so here's hoping. That's interesting. I mean, people have tried that before and failed, so for one to succeed, it'd have to be pretty damn good. Okay. But yeah, I'd do another Tomb Raider at this point. But then we're just doing more of the same, aren't we? We're just doing more sequels and IPs that we all know, and we just want new stuff. That's what we need ultimately. Right, so who wants their list looking at? Put your PSN down now, whoever's still here. Any Greg's branch within Greater Manchester around 1 in the afternoon, and I'll be there no matter what. You know, I don't really care. I was all kind of on the fence with Greg's. I don't go to McDonald's anymore. I did for a while, but I hate that place now. Greg's I was always on the fence about. But what did I have from there in December? It was a vegan Christmas pasty or something, and it was cold as hell. Like the sausage rolls you can do cold, that's fine. It's not too bad. It's in a river in Stockport somewhere, feeding the fishes. It was one of the grossest things I've ever tried to eat. So I will not go back to a Greg's for a long time. No, long time, years. That one side mission on the bridge was tough. That'll be the one. It was a side mission. It was a side mission. That's probably what put me off. It should have just carried on, because it's probably one of the tougher sections. Schmiz. Into my spell. Carl Griffiths, how we doing? I keep meaning to get a review. Well, put your name down now. Actually, how long do we have? Hour 10. Nothing longer than, I'd say 100 or so games, really. Otherwise, I'm going to be here all night. Be it a pizza, sandwich, or sausage roll. I'll meet you the one in Tesco then, because we'd go past there. That bridge is a pain. The mission against a single boss on there is even worse. I had to beat him by knocking him off the bridge. I think that's the one. That one, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Hopefully, yeah. Sayers. I don't see many. Sayers. We've got Green Hall. Green Halsh is how it's pronounced, though, isn't it? Apparently, it's weird. Sayers, though. Right. DZIEDRAVICIUS. Vegan, exactly, vegan. Sayers is only in Scousland. That's why I've seen them but don't recognise them. Mickey's World, thank you if you're here. I'll be up for a review made up for my past misdeeds. Arrow Twisted 81. Twisted 81. Have we done yours? I thought we did yours. I definitely recognise that name. Twisted 81. Even with the number there. Twisted 81. Not going to be doing a re-review just yet, Arrow. That's because the cranberry sauce in it was yuck. It has... Well, no, I like cranberry sauce. If it's fresh, if it's good stuff, cranberry sauce is really nice. But it tasted like antiseptic cream. It was disgusting. Anyway, I'm just going to do a quick break and I'll be back in a... Where's it gone? And I'm back. A sausage with cranberry in it. No, it was a pasty with some gross nastiness in it. A decent greenhalge in Hyde, but Hyde is not a place you really go to, is it? I tried a few times. Okay, is that still going? There's one in Stockport, yeah. Bring back Ranger Games as well, yeah. Damn, I lost track of time. So sorry I'm late. So sorry. Hoping everyone's good. Hello, Adam Brown. Hang on, stuck. How are you doing? Yeah, no worries. What am I doing? You don't need to apologise. Why am I saying that? You don't need to apologise for being late. Yeah, let's get the wheel up and let's do a quick spin. So nobody else has put their name in yet. Yes, okay, right. Where's the wheel gone? Oh, delete it, I got rid of it. Wheel names. Actually, there's only 2 of you, isn't there? Do I have a coin? Yes, I do have a coin. Don't usually have coins. Penny. I like my antiseptic cream on the side. Exactly, that was the problem. Stockport Ranger Games was my go-to. I got a statue of the protagonist of Dante's Inferno in there about 2010. When the hell? How old was Granger Games? Because I didn't go to Stockport for many years because I lived in Salford, so there was no reason to. Jesus. How long? I do remember it, but then it just disappeared. I guess it was there for a long time. Twisted has not been done. Still in the wardrobe somewhere. I used to go to the one in Huyton. Had a decent selection. I don't know what that is. Long time no see. Football Villain. Wow, it has been a long time no see. How are you doing? Wow. Yeah, it was your name we couldn't get right. Is that right? It's somebody Villain, wasn't it? Yeah, good to see. I used to buy these nice lattices from Tesco, sausage, cheese, and bean. So of course, like everything else, I try and like. They stopped doing them. It's always the way. Always the way. They've stopped doing my favourite pizzas as well, which really annoys me. Anyway, so I've just got Twisted and DZ. That's all I've got right now. is that it? If it is, I'm just going to toss a coin. That's going to be an easier way of doing it. Billy Bear ham from Tesco's. That's still going. I'm pretty sure I saw that recently. It's spongy and it's gross. Lego The Hobbit from there. So it must have been 2016. Okay. I'll watch the beginning of the stream later. Good stuff. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, good to see you. Doesn't look like any more games. I'm doing great. Couldn't be better. Figured I would stop and see how things have been. Yeah, well, everything's just going well. Good to know. Yeah, I like that though. I'm doing great. Couldn't be better. That's cool. Don't hear that from people very often. Nobody else. Right. Twisted is tails, and DZ is heads, and go. What is that? Oh, it's heads. I can't remember who that was. DZ. Hopefully you'll listen to. If you listen too long, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it now. We've only got an hour left. We'll have a quick look. Was it IED? I think it was IED. Dizzy? Was it an L? Oh, crap. Hang on. I wrote it down in a... Yeah, it was IED. IED. DRAV. Why is it not coming up? I've already done the D. RAV. IC. There you are. Hopefully it's not too long. That's perfect. Okay. Nice. You still here? Hang on, what was your actual screen name? ED. You still here? It's sad that there's not many places to buy games in person, much better than digital. Yeah, CEX kind of took that kind of thing over, didn't they? And Game obviously still going, but Game don't really sell games anymore, do they? Might watch Marlowe tonight. Looks decent. Marlowe? Marlowe. How do I know? Why do I know? What's Marlowe? IED. Just an ED. Got some hidden ones, 123. I'm guessing that's stuff you're working on. Keeping your list clean. Hopefully you see it clear. Hopefully it's HD. Is that I don't know what that's a quote from. If it is a quote. Paste. And go and done and right. So we have, I'm just saying ED, it's easier. UK, obviously, 291 is your level, 2,153 is your total, 35 platinums, country rank 53,705, world rank 454,142, completion 98.44. Nice. Check your Discord before bed tonight. That sounds weird, like a threat or something. I don't know. But can I check it now, or do I have to do it before bed specifically? What's this I'm seeing? Oh, that'll be the chair from Roxy. Yes, I will have a look for that one. Templar, I'll speak to you later on. Thank you. Yeah, I'll speak to you later on. Most game shops are just in the corner of Sports Direct now. Yeah, the one in Manchester did that, and then the one in Manchester in the Arndale has moved now, so they've got to move straight away. Yeah, that is a weird thing they've got going on together. Marlowe, has that got anything to do with the 16th century? Of course, that's what he goes to. Games are a waste of space. Much prefer when they were Game Station. Yes. He was so passionate about that statement, he did it twice. Very surprised there's no Ragnarok guide on PSN profiles. Is there not yet? I didn't know that. In AC Origins, does it matter that people are left alive when you sneak kill them? It differs from Odyssey. That's why I'm asking. I don't think that's a problem. Liam Neeson and Jessica Lange. Oh, right. A Liam Neeson film. Is that post-statement that he made where he wanted to go and... what did he just? Why would you say that? What did he say? What, to go and beat up black people or something? Why would you admit to that? Nobody knew about it, and he just told everybody voluntarily. That was just odd. So he is still working then. Marlowe. Oh, I do know that. That's like the it's like a noir, isn't it? A film noir. I did see the trailer for that. Diane Kruger's in it. She's good. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, what? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, right, when I look at it. Okay. What's mad is I've still got a keychain for the Game Station Hyde, which they were giving out people in 2008. I didn't know there was one in Hyde. Check your Discord before bed, right after you check under the bed for monsters. I know, right? That's what it sounded like. Right, we can just go quickly, do I like this, actually. I always like seeing series together, IPs together. What's the word I'm looking for? So Far Cry Primal, 2 weeks. So while we're doing this, we've got March 2020, so it's a brand new list. Well, it's not brand new. Start of COVID. Is this a brand new list? I presume you had one before this. And then start COVID, you thought, right, I'm not doing anything for a while. I'm going to do a 100% list, and that's what we've got, I'm guessing. Far Cry Primal, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 3 again. So that's the PS3 version, okay. Then Far Cry 3, the PS4 version. Far Cry 5, Far Cry New Dawn. So 12th of March through to the 24th of May. That is a hell of a lot of Far Cry. Nope, it's your first account. Okay, brand new to trophies as well. Xbox before. That's awesome. I guess you like Far Cry. Far Cry. You're missing 2 though, but then again, you wouldn't do 2, would you? And 6 obviously wasn't out. Wolverine, how we doing? I just saw that come up there. How we doing? Where are we up to there? Game Station was much better. Didn't really buy many games at that point when they were around. A lot of games are in the Sports Direct House of Fraser because they are all owned by the villain that is Mike Ashley. Wasn't beat up, it was kill. Oh, he wanted to kill. Okay, I didn't realise it was kill. I don't remember the full quote, but there you go. Like, how the hell he's carrying on, I don't know. CEX, whilst they mark stuff up too much, does give me the browsing vibe I need when out with the missus. That is the thing, isn't it? It's like, have you actually bought a book from Waterstones? Has anybody actually bought a book from Waterstones? Or a Blu-ray from HMV? Like, they're the browsing shops, and then you go on Amazon and buy it, 10, 15, 20% cheaper. Yeah, same thing, I guess. 3 for 2 in game is good, but I don't want to go all the way to town just to get a game shop, and the one that isn't in town is so small. The 3 for 2 isn't bad, actually, and used stuff in game. I remember when my local Blockbuster had a massive bin of PS2 games. That was back in the day. You couldn't beat Blockbuster. You go in, you got the popcorn smell there, films cheap. Just go browse. I miss Blockbuster. I really do. Because it felt like going into a cinema as well at the same time as just being a rental shop. Yeah, Wolverine, hello. Just subdue. Okay, that is a lot of Far Cry in a row. It looks very neat and tidy, but a lot of similar gameplay for a lot of hours. Yeah, we're talking a lot of hours here, so some of them, yeah, Far Cry, with all the DLC as well. So Far Cry 4 DLC, Far Cry 5 DLC, which is quite difficult, isn't it? Yeah. Clean, wish mine was clean. Yeah, don't we all? Far Cry 6, I'll not be playing it again. That bad, is it? Just wish the weather would hurry up, warm up. I know, it keeps teasing here. It gets a little bit warm, you take your jacket off, and then, nope, it's raining again in 5 minutes later. Me every week from Waterstones, virtually, yes. The one in Manchester's so good as well. But I just can't bring myself to pay. And Amazon's free delivery on books is £10, isn't it? So it's just... It's sad, I know, but I wish I was able to But they're still just a chain. If it's not like they're an independent shop. Far Cry 4 and started Far Cry 5 and immediately it was already bored after an hour into that. Much respect to you, man. Wow, it's that bad, is it? Well, boring wise. My loyalty points and Waterstones. Oh, you do buy Waterstones. Okay. I think when Liam Neeson said that, he was talking about when he was young. Oh, yeah, he was when he was younger. And it was just his younger sister being assaulted by some black guy. Yeah, of course, that's when he said it. But then you're a really famous actor and you've got a lot to lose by saying something like that and nobody knew about it, so why would you say that? It's kind of weird. Does anyone know who William Jack Deagle is off Restaurant Stakeout? No, Mike Ashley. I don't know who that is. I do both of those. Books of Waterstones, Blu-rays at HMV. I know I'm a glutton for punishment. What you do, buy them there or you go home and get them elsewhere. Buying my games on Gumtree at third of the price. Blockbuster was expensive. It was good though. Yeah, same though. It was a browsing thing. Didn't always buy anything or rent anything. But yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. Games just full of pops and other stuff these days. Hardly any game. Yeah, a lot of Lego, pops, cards, games, board games, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, games, not really. RE4 guide coming. Mush. Are you calling me mush or are you telling me mush as in husky, like go? Yeah, it is. I'm just figuring out how I'm doing it. I don't think it's going to be a full one in the traditional sense because of how long it's going to take. And yeah, but I've got to make it a cohesive guide for people who want to follow along in that kind of way. So yeah, I am doing it. Still doing I'm going to start it tomorrow. Practice sessions and all that. GameStop is our only option in my area. Even Walmart's haven't restocked games in years. Really? Ben, your Dark Souls guides have been impeccable. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. I wish I could pronounce that, but not a chance. Thank you. I hope that you make RE4 guide because the game scares me. Yeah, I am doing, like I said, but I just can't. I haven't figured it out yet because I don't really want to play the game 12 times to make a full guide. So we'll see. Anything at HMV though, I completely agree. Prime window shopping. Aircon's always on full blast as well. That's true. Am I British? Are you British? Very. No, yeah. Sam, I am. Yes. Sam, I am. Well, yeah. Yeah. But technically not. But yes. Both. Dual. German as well. So, yeah. Born in Germany, but yes, British. The HMV in town shut down, and I don't think there's any other near me. Yeah, I think they had that scare, didn't they? And then they were all right. A few shut down, but I don't know any around us that did. Oh, actually, Trafford Centre did. But, yeah, apart from that, to have a Game Mania close by, a store dedicated to old and new games. Toy stores also sell games. Game Mania, I've not heard of those. That's good. About Gumtree and Pre-Loved is you can haggle for a great price, and I got Dead Space Remake for 30 3 weeks after it came out. That's not bad. I've never really used Gumtree. I don't know. Is it any good for that sort of thing? Watched Moneyball for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Amazed to see Bobby Kotick acting in it. I don't know who that is. Still don't get the hype for the film though. It's great. Moneyball's really good. It's Dennis. That's much easier. I can say that. Dennis. Hello, Dennis. No need to apologise. Just that I usually try and say it, but I wouldn't even know where to start on that. Dennis, I can do though. T-shirts. Yeah, I think you still do the T-shirts though, don't they? Zavi has kind of taken over from them. British, innit? Exactly. GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, Costco, Amazon, many independent stores. You've got a lot. Money's the problem with you. Do you get anything off eBay, Ben? Yes. I mean, only Blu-rays and games and stuff when I need them. Got some stuff on the way from eBay at the moment. CDs as well, sometimes. Because they can be really cheap. Trying to find older hip-hop CDs is a bit of a pain in the ass. Because you can't even buy them. And I don't like buying digital music. Music's not so bad, but I don't like buying it digital. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a amazing game. I know if it did PS5, I say this every time. 1 year, 7 months is about how long it took me as well. Marvel's Spider-Man, all the DLC, nice. God of War, excellent, of course. Wow, Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. That is... Was that on PS Plus? Why were you doing this? Actually, this is a clean-up account, isn't it? 2 years. 1 year. 1 year. Oh, it's a clean-up account. I didn't even clock that. Huh. These are all later on, so your first trophy is actually going to be quite different to what we'd think. So Family Guy, Back to the Multiverse, interesting. Godfather 2 as well. Mafia is obviously good. Mafia 2 and Mafia 3, 100% on Mafia 3. And Mafia 2, actually, 100% on that is pretty damn impressive. But 3, it didn't glitch, which is... Yeah, you got lucky there. Bobby is the ex-CEO of Activision Blizzard. Last person you would expect to see in a film. I did not know that. Celtic or Rangers? I don't know. That's Glasgow. When I volunteered in a charity bookshop when I was 16, though, I used to be setting up auctions on there all the time. Once got 480 for something. Nice. Thoughts about upcoming Elden Ring DLC? Whew. I mean, thoughts-wise, I don't know. I honestly don't know what they're going to do with it, where they're going to go with it. It could be anything. I just know I can't wait to play more Elden. I nearly installed that and just started playing that again this weekend because Elden Ring. But I did not. I guess because I just wanted to, yeah. I don't know, there's not much to say. We don't know anything about it, so I can't really say. There's nothing I can say about it. All that I just want it now. What is the most painful platinum to get? Ever? I don't know. For me, it was probably Killzone. Like, physically painful because of the headaches. Staying up 20 odd hours a day. Try Discogs for music. You'll find everything in there. Yeah, Discogs, yeah, I do know it. I've never actually bought off there. Yeah, for the rarer stuff, I probably will try it because it's a bit like what are they called? Card Market for Magic cards. As in, it's independent people, isn't it? So it's actually a lot cheaper than you'd think. Yeah, I should try them. I haven't thought about doing that at the moment as well. I still use Music Magpie. Honestly, they're a bit dodgy. They're actually based just down the road from me. But you can buy old CDs for, I think it's £4 for £5 on some of them, or 4 for £8. And sometimes they're hit or miss, but most of the time they're actually quite good. So that's not bad, just to get a load of old music from back in the day, or stuff that I've missed. Gumtree's really good. Is worth in the northwest. Not sure what it's like where you are. I am in the northwest, so maybe. Well, yeah, I'm in the northwest as well. Can't remember what it was, but it's first edition book of 1890 of parish churches in Derbyshire or something. Was a record book sale for the store, though, and I identified it listed. Nice. Parish churches in Derbyshire in the 1890s. Okay. They're probably one down the road from me here. I have a lot of hip-hop CDs. Anything you're after. I'm trying to find Master Aces. They're quite hard to find. I mean, there's so many. I can go back. It's just, I've been writing, as I remember them, lists of, because I like writing lists. Yeah, Master Ace is one I'm after at the moment. Trying to find his. His are impossible to find. Who else was there? MF Doom. EPMD stuff I'm trying to get. Again, Big L. Even Tupac stuff is, but then again, I've not really looked for that. Who else do we have? Older Wu-Tang, so Raekwon, only built for Cuban links. Rascas, his older stuff. Cunning Linguists. Who else we got? Mob Deep, they're not too hard to get hold of. Jeru the Damager. Oh, some old DITC. They're hard to get hold of. OOC. Does Smith and Wesson The Shining? That's a hard one to get hold of. You probably don't know any of these. There you go. Right. It was at the Children's Society one in Heaton Moor. I don't know where that is. Children's Society in Heaton Moor. I don't know that one. Can't wait to spend more Roxling. I know, but they've nerfed it a bit, so I'm a bit nervous because I haven't been on it since they've done that. But yeah, it won't be that bad. And I'll have to stick with that build as well. Whether it'll have trophies or not, I don't actually know. Either way, I don't care. I'm all over it. Right, we need to carry on a bit. And then I'll catch up. What do you think of winning champion? Who do you think of winning? You're speaking to the wrong person, Pierre. I don't do football, I'm afraid. Other people will help you out with that one. Fortnite, definitely the most painful game. Ears ringing from kids screaming them. That, of course. Yeah, if you've done that. I've got 3 albums on CD, and that's it. Peter Gabriel, so... Now that's what I call Music 28 and the soundtrack to Prince of Egypt. What a random bunch of CDs. Okay. There's just something about, like, you know, I like physical media, so Blu-rays and things. Just something about having the CDs, opening up the leaflets in them, reading them. Sometimes I've got the lyrics in there as well. House of Pain is your ringtone. Still, I've not changed my ringtone since I was a teenager. Wow, yeah, ringtones. People made a lot of money from those, didn't they? Today was a good day, exactly. How old we talking about? Easy, old or older? Really don't recognise your accent. Maybe Manchester. I'm from Liverpool. Another Scouser. Well, I don't really have an accent in that way, but yeah, it's South Manchester is where I am. So probably like 30, 35 miles from you, not far at all. Right, we need to do a few. Final Fantasy VII Remake is obviously... I won't say a damn fine remake, but some people might not agree. Let's see when when it's completely finished, how it stacks up to the first. LA Noire, 100% as well. Impressive. Red Dead Redemption, very nice. 2 years, 8 months, 14th of July 2021. That's a nice one to see. So your first trophy was actually from Family Guy. Fall Guys, no chance. One shot kills. Need for Speed Heat, nice. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so another hit here. Okay, that's a long stretch. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelation, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I've said that wrong before. Assassin's Creed Liberation, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Assassin's Creed Origins. Wow. That's... man, that's good. I'm just trying to think... Hang on. So, 13th of March 2022 through to the 13th of August 2022. So, that's nice. 13th to 13th as well. April, May, June, July, August. 5 months. That's... insane. That's a lot of Assassin's Creed. Thingy's not there. No, it's not there. It's the older ones, isn't it? That's a lot. So Odyssey, there's so much. 2's not so bad. Brotherhood with its 3 is a long one. 4 with its DLC as well. That's cool. That's really cool to look at like that. Sparta P, how we doing? Good to see you. How are things over? How's the kid? How's the new baby? Did we get a name? I don't think you did. I don't think you mentioned. I don't think we were that far last time we spoke. The only CD I think I still own is To the Extreme by Vanilla Ice. That's like one of the best-selling hip-hop albums of all time, isn't it? Which is really bad. Follow your guide after Rocksling nerfed. Still got Platinum. Rocksling still good. Yeah, it's still good, but unfortunately, it just drops off a bit sooner. I've got the riff from Thin Lizzy, Whiskey in the Jar as my ringtone. I don't know that. I used to have Money for Nothing. I do know that. I've only got 6 platinums. Would you check mine? Just some easy games. How many have you played? I might be able to fit it in, depending who else is here after this one. Unfortunately, no one did one of To the Chase, unfortunately. You have Uncharted. Nice. Raskas Soul and Ice was hard to find back in the day, let alone now. Good luck. I know that's the exact one I want as well. I'm on DS2. I'm stuck at Iron King DLC. What? Stuck on the bosses? I'd be out of my mind. What, playing this? New here, by the way. Josh, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Good to see you. I don't know why it would be a problem. It's mental. It's cool, though, to see them all together like that. How do you go about it? Did you just play Assassin's Creed Odyssey and then think, you know what, I'm going to do them all? Or were you planning on doing all the Assassin's Creeds? Do you kind of line them all up? Because you did the same with Mafia, and obviously you did the same with Far Cry back down here. Or is it just stumbled into it? So your first platinum was Far Cry Primal. Nice. Grand Theft Auto 5 platinum was 2. Yes, is that further up? I didn't actually notice that. It is, isn't it? Yes, yeah. And then Valhalla. Ah, man, that's a shame. So you did GTA 5 and then Valhalla. Ah, so close. Universal Soldiers were basically like a UK version of Mobb Deep. Check out their album. Slangwich. Okay, I'll have a look. A UK version of Mobb Deep. I will have a look at that. He loves Assassin's Creed. I'm working on Assassin's Creed right now. Which one are you doing? This is the Trophy Fanatics list. I know, right? Never played Liberation. No, I never did either. Even though I have it, still do. She's good. Thanks for it. No problem. Good to hear that. Ultimate Tenkaichi. I don't know what that is. Stop, collaborate, and listen. It's been good. I read a comic book for the first time all the way through. so sad, doesn't it? For the first time ever. Yeah, not that I've read a comic book. That's not the sad, but the sad that I'm basically 40 and I've only just read one. Ridzal Irfan, thank you if you're here. I would like to get Wake Up by Rage. Oh, hang on. And Josh, thank you. I need to change that. It's awful, isn't it? But then at this point, it's kind of part of it. I would like to get my Wake Up by Rage for my ringtone, but I can't find it, which is odd. Maybe I missed it. Oh, I don't know. Can't you just set anything as your ringtone now? Got any Immortal Technique? Not on CD. I actually don't have any anymore. But yeah, another one is Immortal Technique and JMT, Jedi Mind Tricks, and Vinny Paz. Vinny Paz's later stuff, not so much, but his earlier stuff. Immortal Technique's amazing. He's not done anything for so long. When was the last one he did? Was it called Martyrs? That was a long time ago as well. You have every game platinumed he played. It looks, yeah, so far. 2, you go in order, so it's going to look like this as well. Do you think you'll get all the way through? Yeah, you'll be alright. Were you into the streets? You sort of look like the sort of person who would be. Not at all. No, I didn't like the streets. Mike Skinner? No, I didn't care for the streets, honestly. Like I said, UK stuff, not really. And that's saying something comes from someone who did all versions of The Walking Dead. Yes, you did. Ultimate Tenkaichis of Dragon Ball Z, right? That's why I don't know it. Steam, I do not do, unfortunately. Thorben. I'm trying to get Platinum Fahrenheit Indigo. Painful journey so far. I don't know that. Dance with the Devil is crazy. It really is. Yeah, if you've never heard it, go and listen to it. Once heard someone playing it out loud on the bus. I don't know if that's really suitable, is it? Not at all. The streets were a bit crazy. They did a song about ease and a song called Dry Your Eyes, Mate. Yes, they did. What was the other British ones? Another group. Goldie Looking Chain. Man, God, that era. Oh dear. See, this is why I don't listen to the UK stuff, because I just can't take it seriously. Need for Speed Payback is another Need for Speed. Nice. So you've done there was another couple down here, wasn't there? Ghost of Tsushima, excellent. Far Cry 6 is here. It's done here at the top. And then again, but he's auto popped that. Nothing wrong with that. Deserve it after doing all those Assassin's Creeds. Yeah, and then you're doing God of War Ragnarok, and you've hidden whatever else you're still doing, which is fine, honestly. I wish I had the patience to go and do that. But then it's Battle Scars, but I know what you're going for, so it's fine. Yeah, nice. This is just awesome to look at, isn't it? Nice little short, but to the point, and representative of who you are, isn't it, this list? Or any list is, really. But, yeah. What games do you like? Go and check my trophy list. Makes it quite obvious. Yeah, nice. So, yes, we will have another quick look at a list. I've got half an hour, so we can do a really short one like this one. So, max 50 games played. Yeah, and then we'll have a quick look at another one, if there is anyone with that many. Been looking at Sackboy, a big adventure for a while. Anyone played it? I've heard it's really good. It's a co-op game as well, isn't it? Hang on, I'm just going to check something. So, yeah, what am I doing? Anyway, there's people still watching. Sackboy, big adventure for a while. You've been wanting to play for a while. Anybody played it? I've heard it's good, but I haven't done yet. But I do want to. Oh, so many games. I have 193 games played. Only got 90. There's a few too many at this point, I'm afraid. Only half an hour-ish left. Is the first game from Quantic Dreams, I think. Fahrenheit. Oh, right. Okay. Ben definitely was partial to a bit of Flow Rider and Ludacris. Ludacris is a hell of a... I still listen to Ludacris. He's a hell of a lyricist. Flow Rider, though, not so much. I liked Sorted for Ease and Whiz by Pulp. I never really listened to Pulp. Missing slide, though. Thoughts on Mr. Worldwide? That's Pitbull, isn't it? I don't know. No. No, not for me. Great list today. I wish I had waited to get mine. Mine's so much better than it was. See there, it's always going to be a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, there never is a correct time to do it. Always nice to see another completionist. It is. Mob Deep Survival of the Fittest is my number one song on my YouTube music playlist every year. No better era of hip-hop, in my opinion, in the late 80s and end of 90s. There just isn't. There are some... I think it's when you grew up at the time as well. That time. If you were in your teens, then as well. But I was thinking this the other day when I was going through and albums and trying to find again. And there were so few from anything past 2000. But yeah, late 80s... up to sort of 98-ish, sort of after. I don't think there's much. There is obviously some stuff, but yeah, it's just perfect, perfect era. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide. As I step in the room, what lyricism! I don't know. I've probably heard some of his songs, but I don't really take them in. Check out Be Real. 11 Homeless Scousers, good English music. Try it. That sounds a bit sketchy. Okay. Popular song having Flow Rider featuring Pitbull after the title. Yeah. Great thing about Ludacris is he's actually a great actor. He is quite good in... what did he do before The Fast and Furious? I know he was in stuff. I just can't remember what. That can never be recaptured. Yeah, so it's a 10-year span, isn't it? You're talking mid-80s. Probably started with 1984, Run DMC. All the way through to like end of the 90s. Ice-T and Ice Cube, I listen to once in a while. Cube, man, yeah, old Cube as well, when he went on his own, man. Right, who are we doing? Do we have anybody else to do? Nobody's coming up. Do I have Instagram? No. Well, technically yes, but no. I think I did set one up in the intention of using one, but I've never used it. No, I don't do social media. I have a Twitter, but I don't even have the app on my phone anymore. It started to annoy me again. I go through phases where I can stomach it for a while, and then it just starts to annoy me because people. So I just delete it again. It just starts recommending loads of crap. I only really follow developers and certain companies and things on there, but it just ends up spamming you with loads of crap you don't really care about. Basic pop group featuring Flow Rider was every song in the early 2010s. Yes. So yeah, no other list. Doesn't look like it. That's not even his greatest lyrics. In Brazil, they're freaking with big old boobs and their thongs blue, yellow, and green. Would love to see what Myra thinks of that. Auto keeps changing it. Text Be Real 11 home of the Scousers. It's drill music if you're into that. Drill. Not really, but I'll give it a listen. Let me try it. Be Real 11 home Scousers. I'll give it a listen after, see what it's like. I find it hard to get excited about any rappers after 2000s, with maybe the exception of Eminem, early 50 Cent, and Kanye. I've got to say one of my top 5 is Lupe, and he's definitely 2000s. But yeah, there are some. I can't remember any of the top of my head. Joey Badass, I liked some of one of his albums. Run the Jewels, does that count? But not really. Killer Mike and LP were around in the 90s. Kanye, obviously. Eminem. He really is a 2000s artist, really, isn't he? Zinky, how we doing? Ice Cube has some great tracks. You can do it. Put it back into it. I actually got that, yeah. I got War and Peace Volume 2, that is, the other day. Well, I think Volume 1's better, though. But then neither of them are better than his older stuff. DJ Pied Piper and the Masters of Ceremonies. Do you really like it? Not really. Your account, Ben, keeps popping up when I'm playing 2 Point Hospital. Oh, right, you're playing that. Yeah, I did a bit of that. I just didn't carry it on. It gave me a bit of theme hospital, not theme park, for a while. Of course, Kendrick as well. And then I was kind of done with it. It's a really long list, isn't it? But yeah, I did a bit. As a lifetime metalhead, I don't know rap well besides MF Doom and Eminem. Give me 3 essential rap records to hear. Oh Christ, that's a hell of one. Nas Illmatic. That's kind of a cliche to say it, but it's a perfect album. Illmatic. Oh, I don't know. Gangstar. You could probably go for Full Clip, but the better album is Moment of Truth. Oh, Mobb Deep. Do I go for the infamous or Hell on Earth? I don't know. I don't know where to go. And then there's, but then you go back to, Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. But then that's 80s though, so that's older. So I don't know. Discovered your channel a couple of months ago. Thanks for helping me get through DS2. Finally got all the Soulsborne games done. Nice. Nano, how we doing? Pitbull and Chris Brown. Isn't. Oh right, it's been there. How do you get your list reviewed? How long is your list, Sean? Because I might be able to do it right now. Partial to Big Sean. Never could get into Big Sean. My list is quite long and twisted, so may have to jump on it early another day. I think that's try and actually who we doing next week? Somebody mentioned it earlier, didn't they? But yeah, get on early, and we'll. The earlier you are, the better your chances. Get around 50% for 2 points. I mean, I did like it. It was just so much, and it was quite repetitive. But I guess I just wanted to play it because Theme Hospital. I used to love that, and yeah. The best American rappers were NWA, mainly Eazy and Ice Cube. Also, some of the Wu-Tang Clan songs were good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's just so much. But yeah, Eazy, I didn't really. Yeah, Ice Cube for sure out of NWA. Romeo Must Die. DMX. Yeah, DMX was good. He had the 2000s. That was his era. Late 90s as well. Yeah, DMX. Earl Simmons. If you like metal, Rage Against the Machine has to be the best rap. Really? No Vaseline yet. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, Full Clip is cheating. But then I was thinking Gangstar. Full Clip is, it's got the best of everything. It does have some. Full Clip itself is a song that is not on any other album. But yeah, it is. It's long enough. Yeah, it's too long for at this point. Got like 25 minutes. I'm not going to get through that, I'm afraid. So again, yeah, next week or the week after. No Vaseline's a reference to Of Mice and Men. I've read Of Mice and Men in school. I don't remember the reference. One of the characters called Curly used to go on about a glove full of Vaseline for the reason you could probably imagine. Yeah, I don't. Why don't I remember that? Oh, I do remember that. Oh no, yeah, I do remember that. No Vaseline is not a reference to that. I don't think. No, I can't explain that. New rappers I have like Joyner Lucas and Davies. Joyner Lucas, yes. When he first came on the scene, that song he did about suicide was the first one I heard. That was an impressive song. But yeah, he's got a bit corny later on as well, which is a shame. Gets his good shout, wordplay and delivery is amazing. Gets, I'll have a look at. Yeah, I guess I've just not looked at anything from the UK for a while. Gets. MCs were big over here 15 years ago. You'll remember that too. MCs? So many names hardly ever get mentioned when a lot of people talk best rappers because I swear their knowledge isn't deep enough. It's near 50-year genre. Exactly. Nobody mentions... Jesus, it's gone. Not MC Shan. Oh man, what's his name? Wrote the verse for Rapper's Delight and never gets credit for it. Oh my god, he's such... I saw a video of him writing a verse once and it took him like 5 minutes. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Can I put in a request that you review my account on my birthday weekend? So the nearest Sunday would be the 3rd of December. Holy Jesus. Right, that's... You're going to have to tell me closer to the time. But yes, absolutely. Yes, Adam, we will do that for you. Just remind me. Try again in November. But yeah, of course, I'll just make the time. You can tell me the week before, and I'll make the time for that one. I always like Nas Nostradamus. That's probably his worst one, isn't it? I think it might be. It has a couple of tracks on it. But I think it might be. I'm sorry to say. Of course, yeah, I do like Nas. But saying a bad Nas album is better than a lot of others. The only rap I know the words to are On Your Own by Bobby Brown from the soundtrack of Ghostbusters 2. Because of course that would be as obscure as that. How the hell? It's a big list of over 600 games, but having the dates as a target would help give me the motivation for the backlog. Yes, alright, we'll lock it in. But just remind me closer to the time. But wow, yes, 600 games. We're going to need a few cups of water for that one. Looked like a clean account. The last one we just did had 35. So yeah. How old are you, by the way? My guess would be 29, same age as me. I like you. I like you, Sam. No. Like Will said, add a decade. Yeah, Grandmaster Kaz, thank you. Yes, Grandmaster Kaz. I feel lonely suddenly as a hardcore black metal enjoyer. Yeah, metal is just something that's never clicked with me. I've tried many a time, but it just doesn't. I think it's the lyrics that I like most from hip hop. That's what it is. Although if there's some, if a rap song has bad production, it just, no matter how good the lyrics are, there's some that I just listen to like, why did you choose that beat? And I don't know. But yeah, I can give you my 100% account, but it's not cleaned up and not 100%. What? How long? Not 100%. That doesn't count then, does it? If you're not mentioning Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, etc. in discussion, I'm kind of questioning how much you know. Yeah, Rakim's top 3 with Lupe, and I don't know who else. Probably Nas. I don't know. It changes. That's why I see him in May. When was it? June? Something like that. He's in Manchester. I don't know. I feel it's going to be the last time he comes to the UK as well. And the old Cool G Rap albums are so good. Out of the 3 there, I would say it's Big Daddy Kane's not as strong as the other 2. But, of course, he's still stronger than most. Punk rocker. Sean Kingston. Oh, yes. Sean Kingston. He just had that one track, didn't he? Right, I think we're going to call it because there's nobody else to do with a shorter list. I know there are other people to do, but yeah, we've got 20 minutes. That's not much of a list at all. Will Smith was good in the early 90s. He was a good lyricist. He just never really did hip-hop. It was always clean and radio-friendly, wasn't it? But what he did do was good. A funny thing, actually, is that my son has come home the other week saying they're doing music at school and they're doing hip-hop. I couldn't believe it. This term, they are learning rap songs, which is pretty damn impressive, honestly, for a school to be doing that in a predominantly white area as I live. I was pretty impressed with that. But they're doing Will Smith. What was it? The theme song for Fresh Prince was the first one. But then they did Fugees' Ready or Not, which I am surprised at, because some of the lyrics are not exactly suitable for 10, 11-year-olds. Well, they're not. They're you can hear them. There's no swearing in it, but if you actually go into what they mean. Gazer beams. Let's just have a look. I might be able to fit this one if it's just few. He did a song on the soundtrack of the In-Betweeners movie called Sleep All Day, Party All Night. Who's that? Sean Kingston? Oh, hang on, I've got to refresh. It's going to ask me if I'm... Yeah, do that one. Underscores, bring it up. Come on. Rakim was the main inspiration for Nas. Big Daddy Kane was the main for Jay-Z. G-Rap with Big Pun. Oh, Big Pun, yeah. What music? Linkin Park. Pretty much that's it. Which is, it's... When did Chester die? Was it like 2017? So he will have only been 4 at the time. Okay, we can have a quick look through this. Yeah, 20 minutes, I can do that. Right. We can do that. Excellent. And paste and gazer beams. And off we go. So yeah, US 303 is your level, 2,128 is your total, 41 platinums, country rank 102,097. That's ridiculous, isn't it? 340,570 is your world rank, and 97.72 It's the pain in rap music that grabs you, and that's why modern rap is trash, as they're all rich kids. That is it. It was a different world, again, where I come from, mainly white. Different world, middle class, all that. So listening to that and just what they go through in that world, it was all very foreign and different, and that's kind of what attracts you to it, or did with me. Yeah, and the new stuff is just, I don't know. But yeah, now it's the complexity of lyrics, or actually having something to say. If you don't not got anything to say, then don't bother making a song, even if it's just a good dance song. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, Astro's Playroom. On we go. The correct answer for the first PS5 Platinum is that. Marvel's Spider-Man, nice, remastered, and then Miles Morales after it. Red Dead Redemption 2 again, nice. 1 month, 3 weeks, that's pretty quick, to be honest. Has anyone ever heard of Lily T.J. Fella, an Uber driver, had a song out? Not at all. Okay. There is a guy on a camel staring from my TV at me for over an hour now. What were you watching? Hudson G, thank you. It's small. Ah, yeah, your gazer beam. Sorry, yes. One of those auto-tune monstrosities. Yeah, I mean, auto-tune's not inherently bad because Roger Troutman, but yeah, it works. But yeah, most of it can't just carry you through your career. Num Encore remix, I think MTV did Jay-Z. Really good. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of that crossover. It was okay. Interested to know what Lauryn Hill would make of a bunch of white kids learning her raps. I know she's yeah. I don't know if she still feels that way, but she did at one point. AC Origins, of course, that's what you were doing, of course. Mafia. But then Lauryn Hill, man, she's so good. That's one of the best albums ever as well, to be honest. Yeah, Mafia, it's a pretty similar list, actually. Red Dead, then Mafia, and then Ratchet and Clank, and then Rift Apart, nice. Hang on. Wolfenstein, New Order, Old Blood, and then I thought, because I was just looking at the names, I thought we were getting it. All 3 in a row. That would have been good. I don't think we've seen that before. All 3. Mein Leben, of course. Yeah, and it literally is Mein Leben on both. Or all 3. 4. Yeah, all of them. Have you tried it? Did you try it? Sam, go to Temple. Okay, yeah, talking about Assassin's Creed there. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, 100 plus hours, who knows, could have been more. SpongeBob SquareHead, nice. So that was PS Plus, wasn't it? So where do we start in here? November 21. Brand new list, obviously, or brand new to PlayStation, or not? Or did you just start a new one for the PlayStation 5? Because if this is your first attempt at a trophy list, then this is pretty damn impressive. GT7 as well, 2 months, 1 week. And then after it, Phantom Pain, which is quite a long one as well. You do a lot of long ones here. Because, of course, Skywalker's long in itself. Joe Scott Gold Rush on RDR2, thanks to you. Spent 3 hours trying to steal the black Indian relics from the camp site. That one. The one where I fall off the cliff in the video. I forget the mission name. Congrats, Andrew. It's one of the newest Easter eggs in Origins. Proper cool. If you know what we're looking at. Okay. I do not. Doom, with that horrible DLC that they added. Doom Eternal. Yeah, how do you like the DLC in that? I couldn't get into the DLC for Doom Eternal. It's quite difficult. £1 fish song, get on it, people, and egg, sausage, chips, beans song. What in the hell? I don't know what you're talking about. Nickelodeon All Stars, Brawl, the PS5 version, again, PS Plus, Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2. Is it Psychonaut? One of these has a ridiculous amount of collectibles, right? I don't know which one it is. I do know one of them does, though. Mein Leben is impossible. Just started a new one, right? Yeah, impossible. I know. I had the best of intentions of doing it as well, but I just couldn't get into the second one. Wolfenstein, that is. Hades, though, I did get into and just played the hell out of that for 3 weeks straight or something. That is a hell of a game, and we are getting the sequel this year as well. So yes, and I did start it again, but haven't finished it yet. Ghosts of Tsushima. Nice. Hot Wheels Unleashed. That has some unnecessary grinding in that as well, unfortunately. Quite a lot of it. Lego DC Supervillains. Nice with the DLC as well. And talking of grinding, Pro Skater 1 and 2. Literally and figuratively, I suppose, in that one. Stray. Crash Bandicoot was too much. But you did the second and the third one. Are you going back to these? Or are these done? Crash Bandicoot 4 and then Nitro racing as well. Yeah, so just doing the one. It seems like you don't do multiples. Is there anything you've doubled up on? There isn't, is there? No, not even Spider-Man. Hades as well. So just do the single games. You don't do doubling up, stacking. So your first trophy was, and then your first platinum was Astro. Nice. Yeah, Crash 4. Maybe you'll go back to them. I do not know. Medieval. Never played it on the PS1. Never played it on here either. Might do at some point, but probably not. Mortal Kombat 11. Nice. Last of Us Part 1. And then Part 2. 100% finished as well. Excuse me, the voice is going. Don't see the 100% at all that often. At all. I reckon Mein Leben is like getting as far as possible in a challenge, and when you're fault, you start over again. My God, no thanks. Yeah, no thanks. I forgot to say, Ben, on one day at the start of April, I'm going to be shot with a 300 and odd quid bill. What? What for? I have a guess what for. I don't know. Heating? Car? Exhaust? I don't know. What? I don't know. No, never crashes so hard. Did you know this? You must have known this going into it. So yeah, that's kind of, well, it's not wrecked your list at all. These are what we like to call battle scars, or I do. I don't know if anybody else does. Yeah, you've tried and you realise you don't want to, which is completely fine and healthy. Burnout Paradise, which is one of the best racing games on the PS3. I don't know about that. Oh, a statue. Wait, what? Oh, 300. Oh, no, that's not you. Yep. Might be in the doghouse with the missus, but I pre-ordered every single figure from the first wave of Indiana Jones series action figures. Ooh. Okay. You like Indiana Jones? I do know that. From the first wave as well. So there's going to be another 300 quid coming up as well. On his recent trip. I'll have a look at those. I'll just to remind myself, I'll have a little look. Indiana Jones. I don't collect figures anymore. I never really did. I wasn't really into them. But I always like looking at them and thinking, yeah, that'd be cool, but not spending the money on them. Horizon Zero Dawn, nice. Modern Warfare, back to back. And you did this last month as well. I really struggled with that one mission on the co-op. And I never did it. Not yet, anyway. Spyro 1, 2, 3. Nice, glad to see them together. And then Uncharted 4, 3, 1, 2. No brutal by the looks of it. Brutal. I'm rolling the R again, apparently. But yeah, that's fine, isn't it? Honestly. Yeah, nice, very nice, clean list and healthy as well. If you don't want to do it, just don't do it. If you think you can do it, then do it. And that's kind of what you're doing. When you tap out as soon as you realise, no, I'm just going to move on. And yeah, nothing hidden either, which is good, and still at 97.72. Trophy cabinet is Red Dead, Pro Skater, and Phantom Pain. And most of your rarest are from Red Dead. Nice. Yeah, nice little one to finish on there. And we did it pretty quickly as well. It's impossible. Mesopotamian archaeologist, geologist, was given a 15-year prison sentence in Iraq for nicking some stones and have broken bits of pottery from the middle of nowhere, so you never know. Wow. I regret not buying the Pink Panther statue, Peter Sellers. I didn't know there was one. I guess it's done now, though. Low profile was a B. Low profile? Nice list. It was. Yeah, nice. Got 3 done today as well, which is unusual. What's going on here? Everyone's playing Resident Evil 4, of course. Wow. I don't know who you are. JS Dylan Schneider. Thank you for the Platinum Guys. Found your channel and have been using the DS2 walkthrough on Fume Night currently. I appreciate your work. Well, I appreciate you, JS. I obviously don't know what your name is, but thank you. Yeah, Fume Night, how's it going? One of my favourite fights from 2. You've got my favourite one coming up. It's not long after Fume Night. But yeah, nice. So that's... have been using it. Found your channel, have been using it. So have you done any of the others as well? Or are you planning on doing the other Souls games? Because once you do one, got to do them all. You're working on Uncharted still, so you're still doing the brutal stuff. Nice. I did not know that you were a fellow hip-hop head, Ben. Yes, I didn't know that about you, and the knowledge is deep too. Yeah, I've been listening a long time, and if I get into something like whatever I do, I'll always go and research. I think that's important, honestly, is rather than be ignorant about something, learn about it. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's massively deep, but though I'm not an expert in anything, that's for sure. Not a problem at all, Hudson. To be fair, brutal on Uncharted is all down to luck in some absolutely. The train, especially in 2, is the one that sticks out. I remember the escape part in Escaping Part 3 after Cutter gets his leg broke. The one where you're going up the stairs. Is that where he gets his leg broke? No. There's that bit where you're running up the stairs as well. Over and over by a random fire. That might be it there. Not fun. I know. Brutal. I can't even do it when you say it. Make it easy. You can use a lot of skips, yes. Low profile on Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, that's the mission. The one is it low profile? I could just go now. No, low profile we did maybe a couple of times. We did that one. It's actually no. Yes. No. Denied area? I think it was... yeah, it's Denied Area. Hell Ride. The one where you got to drive the Jeep in between the 3-4 different... no, it's even more than that, isn't it? Yeah, I just couldn't get through it. All brutal playthroughs done. Just speedrun. Oh, it's speedruns. Oh, you got the easy stuff. Oh, okay, that's no problem at all. Looks like there's plenty of copies of Disposable Arts and A Long Hot Summer for sale on Discogs. That's what I like to hear, because those are the 2 exact ones I am looking for. How did you know that? Oh, I guess you would know. If you know Master Race, they're the 2 you want. Yes, nice. I'm going to go and have a look at that now. Yeah, probably some others as well while I'm there. Right, that's it for this one. I'm going to do that. I'm going to look at a chair. So thank you to Sam and I guess Jay Dylan Schneider. The money, thank you, will be going towards a new chair to help my back not spasm all the time. So thank you for that. And Eric, I'll speak to you afterwards in a moment as well. Nice one for your time, Ben. You enjoy the rest of your evening. What there is, but yes, I will. Actually, I don't have to get up in the morning, so there will be more evening yet. About can't be follows cutscene. Okay, I don't remember. I'm blocking it out. It'll be on my stream anyway because I streamed them all. Yeah, see you later, everyone who's going now. Did I ever ask you what the first game you did in lockdown was? Start Lego Clone Wars cleanups for me. I don't know. I can't remember. I guess for me it didn't change, so I don't know. I'm not going to have a look just yet. Just got the Platinum Trophy for Plague Tale Innocence thanks to your walkthroughs. Thank you for making those. Well, thank you, Charlie. Good to see you. Fide, goodbye. Tetra as well. Been having the worst fever flu in years. Not the funniest experience. Get better soon, Tetra. And I'll see you next week. Smuzz, Straw Hat, Sam, Michael Sage there. The train you can run through and avoid everything if you want and hope for the reach the next save. Yeah, it was nasty though. Ghibli as well. I discussed it before. Okay, Swift, thank you. Abigail, JS there, thank you. Gameplay. So everybody, I think I've just mentioned everyone here. It was Michael Sage, Fide Charlie there, Will, Zinky, Rachnid, Roxy, Vigilant Crow, Hudson, everybody who's still here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be doing this again next week at the same time, and I will try and get on with Resident Evil 4 tomorrow morning. I'm feeling better about it now, so yes. Okay. Right, have a good week. I'll see you later.